What time is it, man?
It's time, baby.
You fucking playing chainsaw. You having a ball over there.
Time, weather, and...
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
And you be listening to Walton and Johnson.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
All right, it's Not Real Radio 46. Shane Troxler in the studio from Like Water. We're not going to be talking about Like Water very much.
We shouldn't.
What you giggling about?
I had to. The way you pronounce his last name, is that wrong?
Troxler?
No, he was actually
I thought you said
on point.
Troxler.
Like most people do, like the Troxler thing.
Yeah.
That's how I
There's like a different spelling.
I would say Troxler.
Troxler,
right?
But
right?
Troxler?
It's Troxler, yeah.
Troxler
Like
or Troxler?
No,
Trox
Troxler,
or
like
Trox?
XLER.
Wait, how is it?
Troxler.
Oh, he stops playing Eclipse
Yeah.
when he plays
But
it.
like oddly
I
enough,
wanna
like
know.
my parents pronounce it the other way.
How do they spell it? Say
Like,
it.
they spell it the same, obviously.
Right,
but
how do they say it?
they do the Troxler thing, which is
Really?
fucking weird. It's a different spelling. I mean, it's XLER. It's like Troxler.
Right.
But, you know, my parents are hillbillies. I love them. But, they're a little bit
They
behind.
trying to make it sound more fancy or something.
They're very
With
intelligent
Troxclers.
people. I'll give them that. But, like, you know, it's that small town mentality. Yeah.
Small town Troxler. They're coming in.
I came from a really small town.
Don't
It's
even
like
know their
4th
own
Street.
name.
Damn.
No, like 6 streets, I guess. I don't know. It was a real small town.
Damn.
Or
Well, dude, you here to sing Christmas songs tonight?
I wasn't here to sing Christmas songs
No?
tonight. I don't know how anybody got the impression that I was. I feel like that's something that was in your head. And then you tried to immediately make it in mine.
It didn't
I'm
work?
not going to sing. I'm not a
No?
singer. That's why I have Vince.
You wouldn't sing like a Christmas song, ever? Do you sing it around the house or
No, I don't really sing
No?
at all.
never? No singing.
Not really, no.
You don't have words going
Like
on
I
in
can
your
do
head
it,
to
like
sing.
I understand keys. Like I've done, you know, backing
Have
vocals in bands and
yourself
shit. But like even with this
a
band, you know, immediately like Eric wanted to do the backing vocals, and I was
Yeah.
like, cool, man. Like you handle it. I don't want to sing at all.
Really?
No. Well, this shit's kind of hard to play, and Eric's.
You think
know,
you're a
Eric's
good
a better
singer?
player. I don't think I could be like a lead vocalist in a band, but like as far as like pulling off harmonies, like
Yeah.
you know, backup shit. I mean, I can do it. I prefer not to, but I can.
All right. What about
Like,
raps?
I can
You
like
think you could
sing
flow?
in key, you know.
Think you got some raps?
No,
No.
no.
Well, why wouldn't you sing? You wouldn't sing a Christmas song because you hate Christmas music.
No. I mean, not necessarily. I don't like it, but I
Yeah.
mean, I don't like most music. That's not, you know, it's not because it's Christmas. It's just most music's terrible
All right.
to me.
Is that one good Christmas song?
Oh,
You can think
absolutely.
of one?
Yeah.
Mayday, I'm not asking.
I think. Wait, who was it? Was it?
This your favorite?
It's my favorite.
No, they had a version of Christmas in Sarajevo that it was either like Slaughter or Sabotage, like one of those like '80s bands did.
Really?
And they did like this really cool like version of it. Was kind of real leady
Is it the
and they had
Mad Dog
harmonies
song?
in it. We actually did it at a Demise show. Jim and Eric fucking played it like after
Oh,
the
come on.
song. They like went into it was around Christmas and they went into like this leady like Christmas in Sarajevo thing.
Like this?
No, it was a lot cooler than that.
Oh, this is shit. All right.
But you know, I don't dislike punk. I just. I was talking about something on a different level.
This punk,
I mean, that
punk
sounded
is
very...
not Christmas music, but it is music, and most of it sucks too.
Oh, man.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
No, I mean, I like punk, you know.
No?
Depends. There's good punk and there's shit punk.
There's a lot of shit punk.
There's a
some
lot
good
of shit
as
punk
well.
because it's like not give a fuck, but to the point of not having quality. Like none of their instruments work, and like the vocals are just like, you know what I mean? It's just not quality.
You know what I've
to
noticed in
us,
punk?
But that's the whole point, I guess, to not care, right?
What I've noticed in punk, which really kind of like bothered me, but yes, you are right. Because this actually bothered me, like with the whole election thing. Like I don't really want to get into politics, but like coming from playing metal pretty much forever, and I was into hardcore before metal, and I enjoyed punk like within those times, and everybody used to be like super anti-establishment, like in those genres. And then everybody got so mad at Donald Trump that they were like telling everybody to support like the establishment candidate instead. And I always thought that was like odd, It's like you've like all of your songs and you've been promoting like this anti-establishment thing for so long, and then because you like hate someone who's a piece of shit. I mean, you just you should hate him, but like now you're trying to push people towards like the establishment person.
Yeah, well, punk and metal
it was very
always,
strange to
for
me.
a bunch of nonconformists, they sure do conform to something.
I do agree with that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, being in a punk band was one of the most restricting things ever. Certain ways, like punk had to dress a certain way, had to have a certain sound, certain type of vocal style, and like I was like, God damn, I thought the whole point was just to be whatever and let it all out, you know?
Well,
But
it's
not.
it
Not in
definitely
modern
was.
punk anyway. It's like all about you have to be a certain fucking way.
Shane, you said that you were excited to come on the show.
Yeah, man.
That surprised me, though, because you had a chance and you didn't come last time. You, like, bailed. What happened?
Honestly, that was pretty fucking perfect.
You didn't want to
dude,
come on with those guys.
I just, that first show, man, I probably shouldn't say this, but like, whatever. I didn't really feel I didn't feel very confident going into that show.
Oh, really?
And,
You were down on yourself?
Yeah. Well, I was down on like just everything as a whole. Like I didn't feel like rehearsals were going that well, and then I had that thing where I was kind of stressing myself out because
man.
I was a fan of both of those bands. They're
Right.
both fucking phenomenal, and I knew those guys were gonna be perfect. And like the way rehearsals were going, I didn't feel like we were on that level.
You were fucking up or they were?
I mean, I did. Eventually, by the time the show came, I did because I wasn't confident enough that, I was in my head the whole time, waiting for something to fuck up.
You were nervous.
Regardless of what it was. Yeah, it was crazy. It was also, this first show I played in, 10 fucking years.
Right,
but,
no, you had every right to be.
But, yeah, so I was thinking about coming on here, and then I kind of had this issue in my head where I was like, maybe I'll say some shit that I shouldn't. So
like what?
It's probably better. I'm not gonna get
about the band.
I probably shouldn't have said this.
Let's
but
get to it right now.
That was honestly how I felt.
Really?
I can't speak for the rest of the band, but I just didn't feel like it would be a good idea. So.
Yeah.
And then also, Eric and I were drinking and getting fucked up.
Yeah,
was helping.
funny.
That was helping.
But
cope
the
with
other
it better.
thing was the main one, and then the other one was I just want to get fucked up.
Is
right
that how
now.
you handled with being nervous and self doubt? You're like, I'm just gonna get fucked up and be hungover right through this bitch.
Yeah. I hate to admit that, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I've always dealt with problems.
You got halfway into the set though. You had to start feeling better.
No, I mean I was okay with it. I'm still not happy about my performance, but I think it went over well, and I think I'm fucking overly critical. So in the greater scheme
Yeah, I
of
didn't
things,
notice at all. I was like, holy
doesn't-
shit, this is everything I thought.
Yeah, I mean,
it
I
would
think
be.
in a greater scheme of things, I think it went over really well. But to me, it's just knowing that, in the room, I was killing this shit, and then to fuck up some things is
I remember you
that
talking
sucks.
shit, building up to this. You're like, I'm gonna get back on stage and destroy motherfuckers. I'm gonna be knocking people out. People gonna
That was
bleed
that-
after.
now,
I'm gonna do that. And boy,
That was
then-
actually when we were talking about doing the hardcore thing.
Oh,
not
right.
this. This is
Gotcha.
a different band. But
But boy,
Jeez,
you
Mark.
sure the fuck stood still on stage. You were like, I'm playing these motherfucking songs, and I might,
because that shit's kind
give
of
you a mean look while I do it.
It's kind of difficult to play.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
that's good. You're
and
challenging
that comes
yourself.
with it as well.
It's your first show. If you would have went, yeah, I'm happy, I'm satisfied, we did great, then it would be like, man, then you're done already.
I feel like no
Well
matter
done,
what
Shane.
happens, I'm gonna be overly critical. Cause overall, dude, I'm fucking super happy with everything, dude.
Yeah.
I have everybody in my band, I'm a fan of those guys, personally. You know what I mean? They're all phenomenal fucking musicians.
I would have
so
never guessed that this group of guys would have came together.
I think that's what made it so interesting initially. Especially when it was just Eric and I and Vince. Well, everybody knew Eric and I from doing Demise, which was more of a death metal type band, and then doing Skin Crawl, which was just fucking absolute chaos. And then you bring Vinny in from the fucking Scorsese's, and you're like, how the fuck is this gonna work? But it did. Fuck, I love those guys, man. This is the funnest I've ever had fucking creating anything. It's really fucking cool.
Yeah, the music sounds great. The one show I got to see y'all played.
This is
It was
one of
great.
those bands, dude, where I don't feel like I'm ever restricted. Anything that I can possibly write, I have confidence in these dudes that they can do something incredible to it.
Yeah, y'all played.
Because they always do, they never let me down.
Y'all played at the Brick House in Homer.
Yeah.
How
yeah.
was that? That was last night.
It was awesome, man.
It was fun? Good reception?
Fuck yeah. I think we played well. I really fucking enjoyed it. The other bands are fucking killer.
Y'all play with the Harvester of
Harvest
Lions.
Yeah, they're playing with us this Saturday. Those dudes fucking blew me away, man. They're so fucking
Really,
good.
they were as good as you thought. You seen them before? You know these guys or something?
No, I've been knowing like all these guys for like 10 fucking 12 years.
Cool.
Or at least like the core guys that started putting it together.
Is it going to be similar to y'all or what?
No, they kind of have like a black metal meets death metal thing. But yeah, it's just super cool, man. Like really intense, like really fucking tight. Like they blew me away last night.
And they play
the
Saturday.
guy that played bass for him played guitar in the first band. And like when I went to talk to him, I was like, dude, I don't know if I'm more impressed by like you playing bass or guitar or whatever. Like you're a bad motherfucker, dude. Like just destroyed, man.
Well, they gotta fuck. They better live up to this hype. If Shane's liking them, I'm like, uh-oh.
I've
Can't live up to that.
No
That's
doubts
what's
about
up.
him, dude. Those dudes are
We're talking about
spectacular.
this Saturday coming up, right?
Yeah.
At Twist Alarm.
Twist alive.
Twist of
Yeah, well,
With Like Water, Harvest the
from
Lion.
Dry Socket sings for him.
Harvest
so he's
of
been
Lions.
around here a lot. Yeah, Harvest the Lions. And then, we did Cyanide Smile was on it, who ended up opening the show, which my friend Miles sings for, and like he had been really sick and they were doing benefits for him.
Oh, jeez, I'm that sick.
Yeah, it was like rough. He told me he had some kind of like a staph infection like by his heart or something weird, man. So like that dude, like he's got like a whole new appreciation for life just in general. You know what I mean?
Right.
He said they had to hit him with the paddles like
What?
twice. So it's super cool to see him, because I saw him doing the benefits and I didn't know what happened, but like it was awesome to see him in good spirits, and like I've been knowing that dude for like fucking 12 years, man. Like he's an awesome dude.
That's cool.
And you hear about like he's just like, yeah, dude, I was fucking like I pretty much died.
I'm about to die.
Yeah, and then now he's back. It's like that shit in Fight Club. You like without like tomorrow, like your breakfast is gonna be the best thing you've ever eaten. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, dude, The Void plays with y'all too.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Dude, The Void's like the
The
hottest
Void.
band right now.
They're legit.
They're kind of hot. Yeah.
You know?
shit, let me take a
Everybody's
lap.
The
That was
Void. Everybody's
hilarious.
excited about The Void. It's good. I'm happy.
The
They
Void's
all-
good,
They live
dude.
up to it.
I think those guys getting Jared and JP in like really
Yeah.
stepped it up. You
Yep.
know, like they're writing different, and also like
Yeah,
Jared
I
and
agree.
Shane's fucking chemistry together is fucking phenomenal. Like those dudes work so fucking well together. And then JP's just like he's that fucking guy that he just picked up a guitar and it was like super easy for him
Yeah,
to get
dude,
amazing.
that dude is
it's like
fucking-
everything,
every
that
time.
dude does, like he just gets really good at it. Really fucking
quick.
fast, yeah.
Real
Like
quick.
He's
them
an impressive
cocktails.
guy, man.
Oh,
Yeah, look, the dude got into craft
Next
cocktails,
thing you
and
know,
now
he's
like
like-
people are like, dude, you got to go drink this dude's shit. It's
Right.
fucking incredible.
To
He's like
bartend
making
up
up
to
his
the next
own,
level.
you know, like He's that guy, man. Like
He's like tossing
Yeah,
the
he
bottles
gets it.
behind his back away from being like an incredible bartender.
yeah, it's like Tom Cruise in Cocktail,
He's so
but he's like, but he
takes
hates
pride in what
everybody
he
instead.
does.
he's one of them fucking creeper artists. The way he creeps up on you, you don't know, and then you're watching him play, and you're like, "Holy shit, this guy's fucking good." Then immediately you forget again. Like I keep forgetting how fucking good that dude is until every time he plays, I'm like surprised every time because I'm.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
not
really
smart.
like
that dude's
really.
technique is just
Yeah, it's perfect.
yeah,
dude.
it's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, he just.
And Jared
fucking
makes
gets
me
it.
laugh. I don't even care if he sucked as a drummer. Like I can't tell you if he's a good drummer or not. But the motherfucker
No,
makes
he's
me
involved.
I've been knowing Jared since he was like 16, dude.
laugh. Yeah, dude, that's what happens when you're somebody's role model.
Yeah.
Jared.
I was telling people this shit not too long ago though, but like guys like Jared, like all of these fucking
Give 'em your
younger
Social Security
guys,
number, guys.
they were the young bands when when we were playing back in the day, and like taking like an 8-year break from playing completely. Like I came back, man. Like I'd rather jam with these fucking guys than the dudes that were, the dudes that are my age. Like all of these dudes are like setting their own like kind of like they're still where they were then. And you look at these kids, man. Like these motherfuckers, like they're doing something.
I
like,
think
they
I think
have
him and
fucking
Brawler
ideas.
all the time for being back around because they like gave you new energy.
Oh, there's
I
more
love
of a
those
reason
guys,
to go
man.
now.
Because I remember like, I remember them being kids and like sending us a videotape or something to book them at Cypress. And I remember seeing the band. They were really young and it wasn't
Yeah,
that good. And they progressively got better. And like all of a
no,
sudden, like I
no.
went to see him. I hadn't seen him in years. And I'm like, holy fuck! Like Jared could play fucking drums now. Like this kid's fucking good. But like we always had a cool relationship, dude. I got
think I
nothing
blew
but
him off
respect
for
for those guys.
I think I blew him off for the first couple of years I knew him. Like, yeah. All right, kids. Whatever. These fucking crazy kids. Look at
Yeah,
him.
I mean, I kind of
Look
did
at the
same
size of that
thing.
fucking kid. And then next thing you know, man, they start coming back around. It's like, man, there's so much history and things that we were involved in at the same time, even directly or non-directly. And, man, they just got energy again. They're creative. They're funny. They can take a fucking joke. They can goof off with each other. They're not taking everything so goddamn serious. They
You can tell
actually...
by the gayness. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, definitely. They're a little gay, which helps. But fucking funny, man.
He does a tremendous impression of me as well.
He does.
Yeah, it's like really good.
Sometimes when he's
Really,
not
really
even
good.
trying.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I'm hearing a lot of Shane come out of it. I think it's
maybe
the
I rubbed
drinking.
up on him. It might be the drinking.
But man, we went through some of my notes I had being back on stage, and that we already covered that. Bad influence on Jared. We already did that. There's
I
some
feel like
about-
you made that one up
No, it's on there.
just now.
on there,
I
I'm
didn't
looking
see you
at it.
scratch
Hold
anything
on.
out when you said it.
All right, yeah, I'll scratch it out.
I feel like you hit fucking void space just now.
The void.
The void
I
space.
can't wait till Saturday. That's just too many fun people to
It's
be
gonna
around.
be a cool
Yeah, it's
show, man.
ridiculous.
What up? Yo.
Especially, after like finally seeing Harvest
Vinny's
the
gonna show
Lions.
up though, right? Since
Yeah,
it's y'all show.
Yeah, he kind of has
Okay,
to.
good. Making
No.
sure.
I know he lives like 5 minutes away now, but
Picked him up.
What pickle?
I picked him up.
Did
Don't
you? I
pick him
didn't
up
see
yet.
it.
It's a little early. It's not till
he had
Saturday.
Contacted me earlier in the day. Told me that his alternator went out or something like that.
Oh,
All right.
shit.
that
Well, fuck.
actually did
I guess
happen.
drop him around a week. Thanks. There you go. There goes Pickle with Vinny. Maybe he's not going to show up. Boy. Rape jokes. You like rape jokes?
I introduce it.
You want to tell some rape jokes?
Well, it's been a
Thanks,
good
tune
show,
in.
guys.
Tune in
Thanks.
next week. Not Real Radio 47.
Bye.
What? If you'd have the Not Real Nigger song ready, we could be playing that, but
Holy
instead
moly,
we're going to
what
talk
does
about
that-
rape
Oh,
jokes.
yeah, you just say rape, and then he says that, and he's holy moly.
Oh, so you can say rape, but you can't say nigger, huh?
Oh, man. Y'all. Ho.
What?
We got to take it back.
That's because I'm not racist nor
Roll
a
back.
rapist.
Roll back.
Maybe they can say rape.
Well, you are now. Like
What?
somebody's already deemed you that because you said.
That's
you
because
just
they're
said.
racist. You can't say nigger neither.
Well, I think
It's kind of a.
What?
no. I think we just hit this point where it's like everybody's so fucking like everybody's
2 PC.
everybody's like so defensive
Yeah, like
about
you.
everything and fucking. It's like, look, man, like that shit. This just happened. It was funny.
Right.
But like, there's somebody that's like, that was racist what you just did. It's like, dude, a joke's a joke
Well,
all the time. It's a joke.
This is
you
the
know?
deal. Tell me if you think this is wrong, all right? So I grew up, NWA was by far my favorite fucking rap group. But throw in Ghetto Boys, and growing up for a good 10 years of my life, NWA and Ghetto Boys were my favorite groups. NWA stands for
solid.
Niggas with Attitude,
Yeah.
all right? That's the name of it.
Yeah.
I grew up, that was one of my favorite bands, to the point where you dress like them.
I wouldn't call it a
list 'em.
band. That's kind of disrespectful, but
All right,
that's
rap group, all
fair
right?
enough.
Not real music. But anyway,
They really did make the music and everything.
when we go to do a gangster rap song, that is my fucking influence. That's what,
Right.
introduced me to rap, and that's what I was listening to. So if I want to call a project of our rap group, Not Real Niggas, I should be able to do that.
I feel like you should be able to do that 100%.
And Mayday,
That's a
he
brilliant
won't
name.
let
It's
me.
funny.
He fucking mutes me.
No, wait, I did not mute you.
Okay, you played it in reverse.
Well, on the
Alright.
opposite side of
I've been
that,
censored.
I agree with both of you guys on
you
like different
can't agree
aspects.
with both of us.
No,
Alright,
like
pickle.
like I mean, as far as what you're saying, like fuck yeah, like it's funny. Just do it anyway. It's like fucking me and Ben Falgu and fucking Dave from Skin Crawl. We were like talking about starting a band called Wigger Smasher.
Now, you
And
see, that's a little too far.
Ben
Shane.
said,
We've
Ben
decided
said like
anything
the
yet.
name of the first song was gonna be I'm sorry I stole your FUBU jacket. Like that's funny, man.
No, that's not
But like
funny.
it's
That's too far.
funny. But I also agree with Mike that at some point, like if you do use it, obviously
All
some people
white.
are gonna get pissed off, and it's probably some shit you don't
Look,
want to deal with.
NWA taught me you stick a parental advisory
somebody's
stick
always
on something,
pissed
you
off
only
about-
sell more.
Well, everybody nowadays, like everybody's always so pissed off about everything, and they cry about everything, and they complain about everything.
Yeah, why'd you want to talk about the rape jokes? You think they're funny?
Because well, like what happened? Like Paul kind of made a setup. Some people made jokes, And then like this chick fucking commented, you know, and started talking about like how it's something that she fears, which I completely understand. And then she called us disgusting. And then Paul like commented again, you know, and he, in my opinion, he was pretty respectful. Like he made a point about like, you know, if you enjoy any movie about someone going to prison, like there's always a rape joke in that movie. I thought,
of course,
like I just looked at it as him like fucking, you know, opening a dialogue.
Right.
And then
goofing off,
like
being entertaining, stimulating conversation.
Exactly. Like he's just all he's doing is defending fucking comedy, man. Like either everything's funny or nothing's fucking funny. You know, I mean that's the reality of it. But so
it's funny to watch people be offended.
I'm like personally like I'm friends with this chick on Facebook.
Oh right.
So instead of her like continuing this like open dialogue that she had a chance to like actually have a conversation about, she just made her own post about how shitty the whole thing was, and then other people are commenting just to agree with her.
Oh,
and then I'm like, that's the problem. It's
that's
like
how
someone's
people get
willing to
raped.
have and like someone's willing to have a conversation, and instead of like you having that conversation, like obviously none of us fucking rape people or condone it. It's a terrible thing for anyone, you know. But like. A joke's a fucking joke. Like child molester jokes are funny sometimes. Like it just are sometimes.
A rape joke could be funny until you do it to it.
Like when we're in a band room and like Vinny's singing "I masturbate to my baby pictures," like it's funny to me. Like it's funny.
Rape jokes are about as funny to a woman that got raped as a diabetes joke to a person with diabetes. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not funny when you're like, oh fuck. Bad joke. There's always a good joke for the good time.
That, but like
the problem with Facebook is
just
everything's
like,
done for everybody.
Don't tell me what I'm supposed to fucking laugh at or not, man. Like if I think it's funny, then it's fucking funny. Like go fuck yourself with all of that. Like you can't tell me like how I'm supposed to fucking react to things.
Well, this
you know
is
what
what's
I mean?
weird.
If it's my natural reaction to laugh, then I want to laugh. Like that's what I naturally want to do. Like I'm not gonna repress that because your fucking feelings are hurt. Like get the fuck out of here. Like I never raped anyone. Like it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, what you got, Alex?
In the chat room, Leechless1 says Paul said rape jokes are funny, not rape itself, and that's the point.
Exactly. Well,
jokes about anything are funny, but
yeah,
the thing
but George
that it
Collins
is
said, "Imagine Porky Pig raping."
Paul did say that every time a man gets raped, that is funny. So Paul did say every time a man gets raped, it's funny. Which, I mean, that's funny in and of itself.
Well, Mayday got, it's a little sensitive for Mayday after the pig raped him with his fist.
You know what, dude? I think that shit has happened to a lot of people. Like, that can happen in a relationship. That could happen anytime. And you know what? If every time somebody makes a joke about something, you're going to, like, fucking go crazy. Like, that sounds like you need to figure out a way to deal with your
exactly.
grief. Like, you need to get over it some way. I know that's hard to do, but you got to do it sometime because you can't live like that where anything anybody says is going to set you off.
Yeah, the reason why to me it's funny is because it's extreme. You take it something very not funny that if you sat there and thought about it constantly, you would make yourself a miserable human being. So you make light of the situation. You try to make a joke about it that helps you deal with something that's too serious to fucking dwell on, kind of.
And also,
you move on.
And also, what you have to consider about that is, like what you just said, like that joke might be something that helps other people, but they're not the people that complain on Facebook, so you don't hear about that side of it either.
Right.
You know?
Oh, like making light of it.
The problem is,
like making light of it may help some people, but there's no reason to. Complain.
My thing is, it wasn't personal until she made it personal.
It wasn't
It wasn't about anybody, but she made it about
jokes. Like we always make jokes.
I've heard about rape before, and it always seems like it's an old woman or an autistic kid or like a priest with a young boy.
I think what you're saying is more fucked up than the jokes that we made.
What are you fucking talking about?
If you fucking listen for a second, I'm trying to tell you.
Damn.
That's who you hear getting raped. You never hear. Yes, you do. That's who gets raped.
People get raped.
I must have been
hot
really
chicks a lot of the
drunk
time.
when it happened.
Like I feel like that's worse than anything that happened in Paul's fucking post.
So you actually think hot chicks, the ones that are out there going, we're not going to dress differently, because you can't control yourself. You think more of them get raped than like
yes.
Poor children.
I didn't
old
say what
people.
kind of clothing they were wearing. I said women that get too drunk or get in a position or they get roofied. Like, dude, it could happen to anybody.
Yeah.
People will take advantage of
them chicks are called drug addicts. They like to do
not
drugs.
necessarily,
Sometimes they
dude.
get fucked.
It
Sometimes they
happens all the
don't.
time. Let me tell you how many times Shane knows people have saved me from like creepers like looming around me and shit when I be passed out. Dudes will go after
I've
women.
done it.
Dudes will go after women. That
I've been knowing Alex is was like 19, dude. I mean, we've been friends for
Right,
a long
you
time.
go.
Like,
Well, yeah.
I've done that.
The D
you
is
know?
weak.
I've like fucking routed people away.
Yeah.
Right, I
But
know.
dude, fucking some people are fucking predatory.
They
I thought
are.
you meant you like
Yeah.
went
So I'm
after
saying,
somebody.
you
Like I
don't- you're
was
trying to
there.
say
Yeah, I
that-
used to go creeping.
I know.
on
If
them.
you're trying to say
I was
that, like,
yeah,
rape doesn't
fuck.
happen all the fucking time, it does, dude.
It absolutely does.
It really
and that's
does,
the thing.
dude.
Like rape isn't a funny thing, but like a joke's a fucking joke, man, and a joke can be about anything. But like,
Yeah.
like rape's a serious issue. Like we should fucking care about this. Like it's horrible. But Jesus, man, like fucking lighten up. Like
So wait, is that funny or not funny?
it's
The joke
is
is funny. Rape's not
the rape's
funny.
not
the joke
funny.
is funny.
Like
the
act
joke
isn't
wasn't even
funny
about
ever,
rape,
but, like,
technically. The joke wasn't even about rape. It said if you're in a movie theater, what is it? If you're in a movie theater and somebody tries to rape you, what do you yell out?
right. And I said it'd be funny if somebody yelled action. Like that's a good joke.
That's
you
very
know?
good. Yeah.
It's a good joke.
It's a good answer.
But I mean, it's just a
Y'all are
fucking
disgusting.
joke. Dude. Like, I mean, in a theater.
Somebody said that on the chat.
No, the chick
all right,
said that
all
to
right.
them that
Oh.
they were talking about.
It's
it.
But
very
I mean,
confusing.
yeah, like, I don't think that's like,
This is
super
confusing.
offensive, man. Like, obviously, I'm making a joke.
Hey, you can. They have the right not to like it. Like I think that's funny
Absolutely,
when they don't like it.
they
They
do
get all
have the right
upset.
not to not like it, and that's what kind of blows me away. Because like when I see shit that I disagree with, fucking all the time, and I just scroll right past it and move on with my life.
Yeah, at least maybe making jokes about situations like that at least calls it into intention. Like,
I
you
just
know what I'm
feel
saying?
like-
Like nobody's laughing at that shit when it's really happening.
Right, there you go. Nobody's
Exactly.
commenting on a post about
If
somebody
some
that got
girl
raped and
made
saying,
a post
ha,
and
ha,
went,
good for her, you
I
know.
think I was, I need help. I need somebody to talk to. I think was taken advantage of last night, and I need information from people who might be around.
I did that to her.
I don't think I don't think anybody's gonna go and make a rape joke after that.
Right, exactly right. That's
Oh,
what
well.
it is. It wasn't about anything.
Well,
Right.
yeah, I
Right.
mean, obviously, like you don't make a rape joke that's personal towards someone's fucking situation, but I mean,
Right.
it's one of those things, man. Like because, like, all right, like I don't know this chick personally, so like I don't want to like get into
Right,
any of
wasn't
that.
you?
But like like I said, like we're friends on Facebook, and I've seen her with like Goat Horse shirts on and shit. And I'm like, dude, if you go listen to Soul and Green, like Ben writes songs about rape. Like,
Does he make jokes
dude,
though?
you write a song called "Gagged Whore." It's pretty fucking rapey, man. Like it's a pretty rapey song. And I love Ben, dude. I've been knowing Ben since I was like fucking 18, dude. Like he's not a rapey fucking dude, but he writes songs about it.
No,
but like,
he was
but
just,
like so you hate
trying to
him
touch
for
men's
it, but like if
penises
we make a
constantly.
joke, it's a fucking big deal. You know what I mean? Yeah, like that dude's grabbed my dick so many times when I didn't want him to. It doesn't make fucking sense.
Dude,
you
you
know
might
what I
not
mean?
And
wanna
you
say
thought
that on
and
the
you
air.
thought the chick was a
I mean,
chick.
not like naked, just like
Makes
a
it
weird
weirder.
thing that happened. But you know what I mean? Like technically, like in today's world, they'd be like, "Fucking that dude's fucking sexually assaulting you." Like people like that weird about it, you know?
Yeah, he definitely should
Like
be
I remember when
arrested.
Soylent got in that wreck and like he was in a wheelchair. We bought him this like grabber thing, and he's got those super long arms. He just take the grabber thing from like across the whole fucking room and just like grab your dick with it. And you're like, motherfucker, like, thank God me.
Pretty odd.
It was all odd. We were fucking insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
But it was fun, dude. Like, we loved it. And Miguel actually takes credit for getting Ben started on that. I'm just going to throw that
Oh,
out
you
there.
serious? Figures.
I love that dude anyways.
Dude, you said, wait, we'll go to this last. Oh, man. I have
Wait.
to save that one. That
What you
one's
got
too
planned?
good.
I feel like you should let me see those notes before we get into this.
Don't feel bad. He didn't give me any.
He likes to
Sorry.
surprise me.
Yeah. A surprise attack by Czar.
Well, you mentioned Miguel. So in Like Water, you got Vince, you got yourself, Miguel, Eric, and a guy, Matt.
Yeah, Matt.
Matt's taking a break or something. He's got some
yeah.
obligations.
Yeah, he's leaving the band. I mean, I don't want to get too deep into it because honestly, like, we haven't had a conversation where we got deep into it. But he just, Matt's like an older guy. Like, he's like, 43 to 45 or something like that. And he just said physically it's, it's hurting and
He only played
he
one
needs
show.
to take care of his body.
Oh,
yeah, but
right.
we've been rehearsing for
I
a long
got you.
time,
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta think. I mean, I guess like if you're having physical pains, dude, and you have to fucking play like some fast like technical shit and do that for like 7 to 10 minutes at a time, like
Right.
I completely understand it, and I appreciate the fuck out of Matt, dude. Like he helped us get this shit started. He's ripping with us.
He's playing with y'all
he's keeping
Saturday,
it going.
right?
I mean, and also respect that when he hit that mindset of he didn't feel like he can give us what we deserve. He respectfully bowed out instead of, kind of like dragging us along.
Right, just
So, like,
sticking
I
in.
respect
He didn't
that
make
as
you
well.
tell him.
No, I mean, not that. Just, like he didn't feel like he was there, man.
Yeah.
So, I'd have rather him do that than like kind of drag us along for a few months or something, and
Gotcha,
like him
yeah.
knowing that like he's not cutting it because.
But he
of
played last
whatever
night
the
and he's
situation
playing
is.
Saturday with y'all, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. Any
Yeah.
ideas? Replacements? None yet?
Not yet. We've been trying to bounce a lot of shit around, dude. But honestly, like none of us really, we never really came up with anything that like
Yeah, right.
anyone's
You got these
excited
2
about.
shows. Let's play those and then worry about that.
Pretty
after.
much, we're hoping someone will be interested by then.
All right.
But,
Well, look, let's do this. Let's get to know Like Water just a little bit. This is just your opinion. Doesn't mean it's right. The question is, who would be most likely to? Okay? And I got a couple of a list here. Right. Who would be most likely to have on women's underwear while y'all play the set?
fuck me, I guess. I don't want to throw anybody on a bus
All
under
right.
that.
Well,
so
it might be a lot of use.
I'll take it.
All right. Who would be most likely to become a born-again Christian? You again.
I don't know. I guess like I'd probably
He ain't
go
taking this one. He'll wear the underwear.
I'll probably go with Eric on that one because
You going Eric?
At one point he didn't believe and he does now. So
Oh, really? Believes in
I
the
feel like
Jesus.
it. I don't know if he
You still like
necessarily
him?
believes in Jesus, but I think he believes that like something bigger's out there. You
Oh,
know?
okay. Right.
I mean, maybe not a born again Christian, but I mean he's the closest I feel like it's gonna get.
Gotcha. I mean, everybody's got to sober up eventually, right? That's where
Well,
Jesus is
I don't
there.
know. That dude parties harder than I do now.
Right,
But,
like I said.
But either way, I mean, he believes in something, and I respect it.
All right. Who would be most likely to release a sex tape?
Oh, fuck, that could be any of us. Well, maybe not Miguel because he's married now, but like,
Oh, he used to be the one to do it.
I don't know, man. I guess I'd have to go with me on now because everybody else is
come
kind of
on.
Oh, you can't say you on
everybody's like
everyone.
everybody's kind of in that like current fucking relationship thing, and I'm kind of like,
Well, what do you think you make the sex tape with? What are you always going to be? A masturbation
random?
video
Like,
with you and
A random.
it's Shane in women's underwear beating it off before the fucking set. I found a way to deal with the nerves besides drugs and alcohol.
I'm gonna release it to my band for fucking inspiration. It's like, if you don't play this well, I'm gonna make you watch this tape every night to prepare for the next show.
He's going to be on Facebook Live like Mr. Harry, whacking it by the fire.
What the fuck did I just walk into?
All right.
you
who
don't
is
even
most-
want to know.
Never mind. All right.
Who would be most likely to play Milkshake in a cover band?
I don't know what that is. I don't understand the
The
reference.
milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
The easiest one, man.
It's in the
right?
yard. Damn
You don't
right.
even know your own band.
I don't understand the reference. Like,
All right.
what does that mean?
Nothing. I'm not going to explain to you.
Fair enough.
Who would be most likely to join a boy band?
I mean, Vinny has the voice for it, and he's a pretty good-looking dude.
You think
Maybe
he'd pull out?
Vince.
He's young enough
Oh, that would be
still?
great.
All right.
I don't
Like
know,
Justin
man.
Timberlake
He's
dance
kind of like
moves?
he's kind of like a big dude though. Like, so if they had a short guy, he might like kind of
Compensate.
Yeah, they might have to. It might be like a height differential thing.
All right.
But yeah, probably Vinny. I mean, he's got the voice. That dude can sing anything.
Oh, he might get
He's
the
fucking
next one too. Who
fantastic.
would be most likely to try out for The Voice? Could you ever see Vinny doing that?
I mean, I think that motherfucker could win it.
Really?
Honestly, I mean, I've recorded with
Would he
that
do
dude,
that,
man. The way that Vince is like obsessed with it, like his vocals being perfect, like it's on a level I've never seen
A
before.
lot of takes.
I mean, dude, he gets rid of shit that's great.
Right.
He just wants he gets rid of shit that was like perfect because he fucking wants to know that he can do it perfect like a bunch of times in a row.
I
You know
just
what
think
mean?
he likes
like,
doing
he's that
it.
guy, man. I mean,
He likes doing it.
he fucking
I think he
loves
throws
it,
away
dude.
good
Well,
shit because he's
he
like,
lo-
I want to do it again. That was fun.
Yeah.
I mean,
sometimes.
I think
know?
I just think he loves doing it, man, and he wants to, he wants to get the best out of himself at all times. So like he kind of sets himself up in situations where he fucking has to be the best.
He seems like a dude that challenges himself too.
Absolutely,
Like he can't just do
100%,
so.
man.
I could do this. Let's do it. He's like, no, let's complicate things and make it. you know,
Absolutely,
push us.
dude. Like he's a dude. Working with that dude's amazing, man. Like he's so fucking. I mean, I don't want to say hard on himself, but like he has so much self belief, and he's so like he's not scared to like step outside of like anything that's comfortable for him, if that makes sense. Like he's willing to always try to take things to a level that he hasn't taken it yet. You know?
Challenge himself.
I love that.
That's cool.
You know.
Dude, Miguel, does it piss you off when you're watching Miguel go off more than you? You're like, I'm sitting here trying to play
That's
this
a
guitar
fucking great
part.
question.
Miguel's going to fuck off.
No, man. I mean, fuck it.
He is by far the most intense bass player I think I've ever seen.
I always knew that he was gonna do that. I mean, that was a big
man,
part of getting him
fuck
in the
you,
band.
man.
as well.
Davey
Like, it
goes
wasn't-
off, but Miguel is violent.
I mean, that was a big thing with getting Miguel on a band. Like we always knew, like performance wise, like he'd be awesome at doing it.
He's violently plays the bass.
Yeah, he told me we were doing. It's kind of funny, but when we did that Southport show, he said there was a moment where like he swung his guitar and like as he did it, like I kind of went down and like ducked under it.
Yeah.
And he was
samurai
like,
shit.
well, maybe that was just like a reflex from the Skin Crawl days. And I was like, maybe so, man. Like I'm just so used to having like guitars like coming at my face. Fucking,
You're used to it.
yeah, I just
Didn't
kind
even
of like
notice it.
naturally ducked under that shit.
Yeah, right. You were fucking concentrating on that guitar part. You could have been swinging swords at you. All right, I got one more. Who would be most likely to die from an overdose?
Ooh.
Could be any of them.
I mean, yeah. I'd have to say me at this point. Like, I was gonna say either me or Eric,
Right.
but you know, Eric has kids, man, and he'll never like go down that road where
And
he'd, like,
Jesus or
destroy
something.
himself.
Yeah. Well, good.
I mean,
Hopefully
fuck the
that-
Jesus thing. Like that dude's a fucking amazing dad, man. He loves his kids. Like he'd
Right,
never
right.
do something fucking weird
So
like
you're
that.
winning on that one.
But yeah, I mean, me.
I don't know. Miguel's involved at that encore place right now, so that might drive him to it. But you have to be very violent on bass. Those old people will piss you off.
I don't know. I'll take the heat on that one. Because Vinny he's
He
curing,
still stays active,
he's
right?
just curing cancer
I hear that.
constantly, and like every other fucking.
He doesn't
every other
become
thing that
just
bums
very
him out.
lethargic.
No, man, I mean, dude, that motherfucker, dude. Like I become very lethargic. Like
really?
Vince is like, I'm just gonna work harder. Like now, I'm
Yeah.
gonna start playing guitar now and fucking learn that, and then like that dude's constantly working, man, constantly working.
Well, dude, I can't wait to see y'all Saturday. That's going to be fun.
I'm excited about it, dude. Like I'm really excited about it.
If Harvest of Lions live up to your hype and y'all in the void, that's going to be a great night.
Well, I mean, obviously that's like a subjective thing, but I like really heavy extreme music. And,
I'll go
in my
outside then.
opinion,
No.
dude, like fuck, in my opinion, man, those dudes fucking they kill, man. Like I was so blown away.
Dude, it's like 3 headliners in one night then.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, like I know Harvest of Lions is new, and they're still early on, but yeah, like those. I mean, who the fuck? Like, I saw him last night, and I was so fucking impressed that I was like, fuck, we gotta follow these fucking guys. You know what I mean? Like, they really were that good.
Really? Next level shit.
Like, really, really fucking good. Well, I mean, it's professional level shit. Just like I listen to that band, and I'm like, these guys can get signed and fucking like really do something. I mean, they have like a super professional sound.
You think you're going to be nervous next Saturday?
No.
Nowhere near Southport.
No, I mean, like I said, the Southport thing, man, it's just, we're playing with 2 bands that, like, I fucking loved. And and then the first show in 10 years, and just, everything combined. But, no, I feel really good about everything, man. Like, I played well last night. There's still parts where, like, I guess I don't have it, like, being like muscle memory as much as I'd like. So like at points I kind of have to like pay attention to
You're
what
still
I'm
thinking
doing.
about it a little bit.
Yeah, like I don't think we hit that level where I'm like comfortable enough to just like do whatever the fuck I want and just trust like my brain to naturally make those moves.
Y'all doing
But,
some complicated ass shit, and it's like your second show. You're putting, I guess though you've been in the game for a while, so you go, I need to be at a certain level coming out the gate. Which your first show was already.
Well, another thing
it's
too,
amazing to go.
like,
That's the first time they did that together on stage.
Yeah.
That showed you a level
Well,
of
doing Demise
professionalism.
doing Demise is really technical, but I was also playing bass, man. So like if I fucked up a little bit, like you didn't notice it as much. And then Skin Crawl was just generally pretty easy. And then doing this, like now I'm playing guitar, and like Eric and I rarely play the same part, so like everything like either one of us do stands out. So it's one of those things like you got to be really conscious, because if you make a mistake, like you'll fucking hear it.
Yeah.
So it's like having to be perfect on a different level, It's a lot of pressure.
You told me last night, though,
Because, like, I write shit that I can't play, and then I have to, like, start rehearsing this shit. And, like, I'll play it for, like, weeks before I even bring it to everyone else. And then you start playing it in the context of a whole band, and it's still difficult to play, you know.
You fucked yourself.
Not really, because I'm happy with it. Like, I think this is the best thing I've ever done.
You said you're happy. You said you didn't have feelings last night. Happy's a feeling, right?
I don't have feelings the same way that I used to. It's like a really strange thing. Like I feel like I've gotten like really robotic over like the last few years. And I think like people are like thinking that I'm an asshole, and I'm not. I'm just like I feel like very indifferent towards a lot of things now.
Like
you know
rape?
what I mean? No, definitely not rape. Like I have a strong feeling that it's a horrible fucking act. But I'm indifferent to jokes about it. Actually, fuck it. I'm pro jokes. Whatever, man. I like comedy. Like, comedy needs to be fucking...
Comedy's nuts.
Comedy needs to be able to flow. Like, I mean, it's got to encompass whatever it needs to.
What other feelings? Fear of failure?
No, I don't... I'm very confident in what I do. You know, like, the physical thing, like the physical performance, I mean, that's a different thing because I'm worried about, like... mentally if I can pull this off. You know, we put this whole thing together to play live like really fast because we recorded these songs, we just never fucking played them again. You know what I mean? But
what feelings do you not have now?
It varies. Like, I mean, you know, I don't know, like I don't feel like it's compassionate or I don't really get angry anymore. Like, I don't even get to that point where I'm, like, angry. It's just, like, a lot of indifference. Like, I'm not really excited about anything, but I'm kind of, like, not angry or bummed out about anything either.
Like, just neutral.
Yeah. Like, it hit that, like, did you see that movie, Lucy?
I did.
Yeah, you're right.
It was a fucking great movie.
It's incredible.
But, like, I watched that movie, and like, at the end of it, I remember telling my brother, I'm like, dude, like, that's what I've been fucking shooting for my whole life. Like,
I've waited for this all my motherfucking
like, to
life.
get rid of like all of the
Goddamn.
bullshit in life and like essentially like trim the fat of life, like all of the shit that like holds you back, like these weird emotions that don't make sense but you feel them anyways. And then like the more I succeed at doing that, like the less human that I feel. And now like I hit this point where I'm like, fuck, like, you know, I'm not like, I don't feel like I enjoy life as much as I should. Now like everything's just like business and making things happen and like,
Yeah,
I don't have the same kind of fun that I used to. So now I'm like kind of recognizing that and I'm trying to figure out like how to, you know, essentially like be more human again because I miss it.
Yeah, I remember when I was reading on Buddhism, it's
like
the giving away attachment. And if you're not attached to anything and you don't love anything, then you don't get mad. Everything's a lot simpler.
Exactly.
Because something's not causing, you know, conflict, but then you're not getting those moments of happiness neither.
Exactly.
You find yourself just neutral.
You're kind of taking the emotion out of everything. And it's like, to me, like everything that happens, like I'm usually like just trying to find like a common ground. Like if people have like strong opinions this way or this way, I'm like trying to find like what actually makes sense, which is normally like right up the middle. But then it's like all of these people are super emotional about this and these guys are super emotional about that. And then I'm just kind of riding up the middle and like I'm missing out on those emotions.
Right.
But
Well,
also it's a negative thing to be that emotional about it, you know? So it's like,
I think not to get political with it, but those people who are so passionate politically. Like for years, I think the American populace was smart enough to know, all right, we're just working class people. Yeah, we can go press a button and we can get mad about the government, but they're going to do what the fuck they're going to do. And you have a side and you have a team you pull for, but you're not that compassionate about it because you realize in the grand scheme of things, it was a one measly vote that you as a just a working class person was making. But then activism and social media took over. And the illusion of this control by activism and everyone has to be an active participant in the voting process. So now people are still going and cast that one little vote, but the passion that's built up through the propaganda machine, that how important that pushing that little vote was, it puts them in a frenzy.
Yeah, and it's kind of like validated by like fucking millions of other people. So like, you know, it's so like much of a herd mentality.
Yeah, they got the
Like,
celebrities like I voted.
Yeah.
But that's where I go. That's misplaced
But do you remember
passion
when we were
and feeling.
kids when like Republicans
if
and
people
Democrats
can't-
were like friends that just like disagreed on one thing? And then they went fishing together and shit. Like,
They still
and now
do.
it's like, fuck you, like I fucking hate you. But and you're right about that, because that's something that's
At the
been
upper level.
bothering me too. Because if you start looking at Facebook, because Facebook can really bum you out when it comes to politics. But you know, you got to think that like it's really the pieces of shit of the world that get into these comment sections and fucking start arguing with complete strangers over shit that like it essentially doesn't really affect your life as much as you fucking want to pretend that it does. Like it's fucking crazy, man. I don't know. Like
Yeah, it's giving
Like,
up.
I just
To
don't
me, it's giving up
understand it.
those feelings and passion, the things that you can't control, and you're not capable of yourself of changing them. Like people will be mad about the Saints game. They'll be mad about the, some news story or something that happened that has nothing to do with them,
Yeah.
and they'll be all outrage and all
Yeah,
this
dude.
negative energy and all this team building that
yeah,
propaganda
I mean, we talked
does.
about that when we were doing Minds of Flexion, dude. Like, you know, because we kind of railed on Saints fans for like a year straight. But
They're coming around.
But I mean, it's that same thing, dude. Where it's just, you know, it's like all of this, like we did this and we. It's like, dude, you're not part of the fucking team. Like, let's get that straight. You know, you have nothing to do with this. But like, you know, I feel like with anything in life, man, like when your happiness is kind of dependent on something that you can't possibly control, like you setting yourself up for disappointment. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense. Like, there's nothing you can do to change the way that football team plays because you're not involved in it. So like if you're bummed out
can
for a week
choose
when
whether
they
you
fucking
watch it
lose,
or
like
don't
it's,
watch it.
But like, you know, any emotion, like you create that on your own. You know, like we always like to assign those feelings to something else, but like you create that with your own brain.
No,
Like your
marketing
reaction
companies
to something.
created for most of these people.
Yeah,
You
well-
look at, they spend a lot of money to get these people to think the way they do. It works.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to fucking agree to that on either like maybe, you know, on like a subconscious level, but you have to agree to fucking buy it. Like you're responsible for all of that. Like if somebody breaks up with you and you feel like fucking pain, and you should feel it, but like you have to understand, like you put yourself through those emotions. Like that's the way you're coping with it. But like that person in general, like it's not what they do that makes you feel it. Like you make yourself feel all of that shit. Like that's how your fucking brain works. I mean, that's how you process things and you fucking, you know, that's how you figure things out. Like you have to go through those emotions, but it's all self-inflicted. You know what I mean? Like nobody can make you feel anything. Like you make yourself feel all of it. Like nobody has fucking control of your feelings, dude.
I don't know.
People think that other people do though.
I do.
Well, you give them that credit, and I do as well. Like I'm not, you know, I'm not saying that like this is something that I've fucking transcended, but like, you know, that's the reality of it. Like that's, you know, that's just how your brain works. Like you have to create that.
So you think,
emotion.
now you know, all right, that kind of pissed me off, but I'm not going to dwell on it. I move on.
Oh no, dude! Like I mean, I get sad as fuck. You know, I mean, I
you do
feel
have
that
to- all
at
right.
times. You know, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have feelings when it comes to like, you know, like Eric's been, you know, my closest friend for Jesus Christ, man, like fucking 15 years or something. Like if I didn't talk to that dude again, like I'd feel like a lot of sadness.
Right.
But I mean, I still create that within myself. Like I understand that it
Sure.
doesn't make it less
dirty
important.
little pleasure.
It doesn't make it less important, but I think it's like a piece of information that if you have, you know, it makes it easier to move on. Like, or at least, you know, it helps you understand, you know, why you're feeling this, and like you know, it's easier to make necessary steps to kind of push on from there.
Gotcha.
It's still fucking hard. Like it's hard to get away from emotions, dude. I mean, it's very hard to escape it. Like I've been trying for a long time and I still haven't completely, but I have enough to where like I kind of want to have them again. Like I want to have like all of
What
them
are you
again.
saying? You're in love?
No,
No?
I mean, kind of.
You're open
I don't know.
to love? You're
No,
kind
I
of in
mean,
love?
no,
Really?
I mean,
This is good.
this is. Fuck, I can't even do it. But
Are you in love or not?
No, I mean I have a girl that I really love, but
You really do? You love her? Or
Yeah, absolutely.
You kind of do. Really?
Yeah, absolutely. But the problems are it's a whole nother issue. But it's all my shit. Like nothing against. She's a fucking amazing person. But
you don't love yourself. That's what it is.
Allie has very pretty pictures. I love all the different
sometimes I do,
pictures.
sometimes I don't.
Not
Sometimes I
talking
do,
about me
sometimes I
right now,
don't.
Mayday's mom.
But no, I mean we get along really well and shit. But I mean we've had these conversations. It's not like shit.
Yeah.
That she doesn't know about. Like I'm fucking like surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise!
But like I don't. It's a lot to get into, man. But yeah, I mean of course I love her. She's a fucking amazing person.
All right. So you're not an android.
No. I mean, I didn't say
You
that I
don't start
was.
to worry about
I'm
it.
just saying that like I feel like I'm inching closer towards it, and now like I kind of want to
All right.
start turning that back.
Gotcha.
And I'm still just trying to figure out the proper way to do that.
Yeah, you've been playing
It's probably,
any
it
games?
probably sounds really ridiculous, but it makes sense to me.
Oh, no. That's all that matters. I'm confused as fuck.
What do you mean?
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
confusing.
I'm very confused as Harry. But
Oh,
as
yeah?
long as you got it figured out, I'm like, I trust you. We've
Well, I
been friends-
don't have it figured out because I mean, if I did, I'd fucking resolve
Wait, at
this
least you
shit,
got a
but
grip on it. You're functioning.
I think
I have like a working understanding that I'm still trying to like.
I mean, you're not like a total
figure
mental
out.
wreck every day, are you?
No. It's not like that. It's just like little things that I miss. Like things that I remember feeling or like.
Are you not getting erections or something? What? What's happening here? I'm starting to worry now.
What the
Mayday? We're not talking about
Yeah,
you.
I'm not
asking
sure
about
how to relate.
erection.
But no, I mean, I
That's
still
as
get
bad as
erected.
asking.
Are we
that
talking about
she's
this at
asking you how many
all,
times you
like-
jack off a day.
That was a little weird.
Christ.
I asked the man if he's getting an erection. I didn't ask if he's playing with it. It's a big difference, Mayday. Just making sure he's okay health-wise. He had that
Hey, wait.
lump. He had that lump on him for a while, man.
It's called a hernia, but
Way up high like that. Is that all right? Is it going? You still
no,
got it?
I mean, it's still
not
there.
going?
No, I mean, I haven't had surgery.
Wait, you still got that lump?
Stop it.
Oh no, you got to see this
Living
thing.
with it.
Inappropriate.
No,
Were you
I
sure?
got kind of like I got fatter, so you can't really see it now.
That was your thing.
Like I was in good shape when you saw that. Like, you
Shane's
can really
like-
see it, but like I put on a little fucking weight. Like not much, but whatever. It's enough to where it's not as noticeable.
Oh man, that's how you dealt with it, huh? I had to put some weight on so you can't see this
Oh
lump.
no, dude! Like
Shane, that
I'm
ain't
dealing
good,
with
dude.
it every fucking day, dude. Like I
Does
think
it
I
hurt?
well, that doesn't hurt, but
I'm gonna choke
I
that
think
fat
because
bitch.
like I went back to working out like so soon after, like I didn't take enough of a break that like I feel like I like really fucked my back up.
Oh,
So
no.
Now I'm dealing with like back issues. Like,
And
I
the
haven't
lump.
went to a doctor, but
Man, why you got to
I
go to the
definitely have
doctor? The
issues.
government gives you that now, right?
no, I make too much money to get that kind
Well,
of.
then you got to
healthcare.
go to the doctor, get that fucking lump off. This
And
has been
I
years.
don't make a lot of money. I wasn't braggy. I just, I make too much to have affordable fucking healthcare.
Oh, it ain't very much.
$175.
Thank you,
Oh,
Pickle.
it's not that bad.
He does the numbers.
Make that weekly.
Dude,
At least $175.
40,000.
Multi-million.
That's better.
But yeah, either way. But I mean, I wouldn't have went to the doctor for it anyways. I mean, all you're gonna do is like, here's some muscle relaxers and here's some fucking
No, the
pain
lump,
pills.
Shane.
and-
The lump.
Oh, the hernia? No, wait, I want to let a doctor check that out. And he's like, hey, you got a little hernia? I wouldn't worry
A
about
little
it.
hernia. It's a fucking big lump on your side. Oh man, I'm worried
It's
about
not
you.
that bad.
I'm not worried enough to do anything about it, but I'll scold you.
I
That's
mean,
what.
what's the worst that's gonna happen? It'll burst and kill me.
God damn,
Whatever.
Allie, I'm sure. What would you do if I had a lump on me? You'd be giving me shit every day until I went to the doctor.
I'd make you go.
Yeah.
I like
Not
as
that-
you said, I would make you
I can't
go.
really
Oh,
make
she
him
would.
do anything. I know that, but I would harass the shit out of him
Yeah,
until
she
it
can.
became unbearable.
She is.
And,
You know, you said people don't have
And that's
control your
well
feelings.
deserved. I mean, that's.
I would
you
make
know,
the appointment
that's what you
because
should
my
do,
dad
is
had a
just
hernia and he walked around with
generally
it
worried.
for like 15 years and he was in a shit ton of pain. He was always pressing it in and shit. It was really
Oh.
creepy. And he had it for the longest fucking time.
Doesn't hurt you no
And
more.
didn't get a
does it?
surgery for like. I think is it you just to deal with the pain or it's
a little bit of both.
that
Like
sucks, man.
Like sometimes if I work out a little too hard, like I'll feel it.
Really?
Sometimes I don't. You know.
My dad went to
I
like
have one of
this,
those inversion tables, and like that kind of helps a bit.
they have like this hospital like in Bogalusa or one of these places he went. I'm serious. They had like some random hospital.
Indian
They
doctor.
did the surgery and he didn't have any insurance.
I cut with scalpel.
There was like a charity type of thing. So they might have some place you can go do it. I don't know.
Man, we'll do that shit. We'll Google it at break.
Oh yeah. There you
Can't
go.
be that hard.
No. Here we go. You ready?
I'm good. When I need to deal with it, I'll
He's like,
deal with it.
we're like making appointments for him.
yeah.
There you go. Mayday's cranking it up. All right, just lean over right there. Just be Just take a second. Do you miss doing podcasts? We used to do Minds
I
Afflictions.
do miss
with
it,
Pickle
man.
Scoop
It was like
Network.
very therapeutic for me.
You
like,
did Eyes for the Lost with P. Doty.
Yeah.
Y'all would have argued. Y'all would have had a great time during the political season. He used to get very passionate on that show.
Maybe so, man, but
I'ma
I don't know.
choke
Dude,
that
I was like so far into the middle on that whole thing that, you know, I don't feel like there was a lot of argument. I mean,
They used to.
The whole
Oh, I
thing
mean,
was like super
between y'all,
fucking. The
you
whole thing
would've
was
just
like
been
so
yelling.
shitty. That, I mean, what are you gonna argue about? What are you gonna argue that one side's good and one side's bad? I mean, it was dog shit. Like every way you looked, it was all nonsense.
Yeah, but the Doty was fun. He wouldn't need something. He didn't need you to argue with him. He would argue with the air.
Shut the
He was
fuck.
passionate as fuck.
Shut the fuck up.
I mean, possibly, but you know, we probably would have fun with it. But you know,
They used to.
I mean, I'd still be down to do that show. It's just, you know, it's one of those.
Just nice to be around, not around P. Doty.
Oh man, I love that dude, man.
You miss Doty? You still
Yeah,
get to hang out
I
a little
actually
bit?
do. I mean, I see him from time to time, but
Nice.
yeah, I got nothing but
Like,
love
say
for that
goodbye,
dude. Like,
huh?
I know he gets a bad rap from a lot of people, but that dude's been, you know, I've been knowing the first electrical work job I ever fucking had. I mean, I worked with Phil. I've been knowing that dude since I was like 18, man. He's been nothing but a fucking awesome dude to me.
Yeah,
you
dude,
know?
he's
I have
fucking
nothing
great.
bad
I
to
love
say
him. He's
about him.
actually up for a Not Really award that we're going to play later.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Best story. Dude's fucking amazing.
Yep, the story
Fuck
about the
yeah,
cat.
yeah.
Meow,
About the
meow,
cat?
meow, meow, meow,
God
meow.
damn.
I
fucking so
don't, I don't
good.
even know if I heard it.
It's
Oh,
fucking
boy, it's
great.
good.
It's been a while. Like he used to work, like he used to work at my job here and there, like help my boss out, and just like come hit days. But then, you know, he ended up getting some kind of job where
I pissed
guess
on
it
it.
just takes a lot of his time. So I don't really see him that often. I don't really go out that often either. So
Yeah, I know.
that's-
We see you every once in a while.
part of that's my fault.
You don't stay out that late no more.
I know, and that's like I need to start getting used. Like I really felt that last night.
They turn
You
into
know.
old man. Gotta
Yeah.
go home and put the heating pad on my lump.
Well, it's like, you know, I got like sober
watch
for
some
that
Matlock with
that
me?
whole year, and then, you know, being sober, man, like around like midnight, 1 o'clock, when people start getting to that, like I fucking love you stage of being drunk, and I'm like, dude, I'm just not on the level to deal with it. You know what I mean?
I'm with you.
I'm
then I guess
repressing
I
those
just-
feelings.
And then I guess I just got used to like leaving around that time.
Right,
so
right.
I just kind of still do that. Now I got to get used to being out later, you know. Just
Yeah,
you
the
know,
I
now
love
we're
you
playing
hour.
shows and
I
yeah.
love you.
But I mean, you know, now I can drink again. You know, like the fucking
I'm
law
like
is
8
not,
beers deep.
you know, just allowing me to do it. So,
You give up butter again. Go back to beer.
oh no, I don't
Do you
wanna
still eat a lot of butter?
Yeah, fuck
You do?
yeah, yeah.
Excessive amounts?
I mean, you know, it's just fats, man. It's healthy fats.
All right.
It's not that bad for me.
You remember you loved the fuck out of butter for a while? you
Yeah,
was
I
eating
do.
all kinds of butters.
Fuck yeah, I mean, I still
Butter
do.
in my coffee.
I didn't
butter
really
in my
change
tea.
it.
All right.
no,
I
bad
still do
girl.
butter in my coffee.
We just stopped talking about it. We just accepted it and moved on. All right, Shane's eating a fuckload of butter.
Yeah, like once it didn't surprise you anymore, you didn't have a reason to bring it up and ask questions.
Yeah, I
There
just
it
let it go.
was.
God, who would have known the lump was still there? It's probably full of butter. It's just fucking a cholesterol deposit.
I know, and like at one time we didn't do a show for a long time, and then we came back and did it. And then you asked about it, and I was like, "Yeah, it's good." Just 'cause I was just kind of tired of hearing about
It's
it.
like a friend now.
But like I couldn't come up with anything new to say. It's like, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You
Yeah,
know,
now it's
just-
longevity
It's
is
the
the
same
story.
as 2 weeks. But now you got like a new thing.
Now it's
you
been
got a
two,
new.
now it's
a new
been
way to
2
go.
years. It's kind of a thing. We should name it.
Jesus.
2 years
I'll
from now.
let you name it.
Larry the Lump.
Larry the Lump.
Damn it, man.
I don't love it, but I'll accept it.
Yeah.
I said you can name it.
I'm so glad that you're going to be on stage again Saturday, dude. Always fun to watch. When you started doing Like Water after I seen you perform at Southport Hall, I was like, fucking right out. Southport Hall. Almost forgot Southport Hall. Dude, Fagnetto's Christmas cards right over there. I'm about to grab that at
God,
break.
that's
Dude,
great.
also coming up after break, we got the Not Reallys, 2016's Not Reallys, the best story. Dude, who we got on there? We got Phil Doty. He's going to talk about the Fat Cat.
NOLA horror film.
Yeah, Charles from NOLA
Yep.
Horror Film Fest.
Charles, what the fuck, Charles?
And
I'll
Pope
beat your
Clown.
ass
Animal
with
child
Charles,
abuse
matter of
story.
fact.
Shane should love that one. Josh Dean, Pope Clown, the captain.
I know
Yar.
that dude. I like that guy.
Oh, he was great, man. Yeah, he's a real likable motherfucker.
Nah, he's always been a cool dude. I've been knowing that dude for a long time. Like, he used to, like, hang out with Agrofate when he was, like, one of the ninjas that just, like, went to their shows. And they, like, wear masks and shit and just, like, hit the pit.
That's
like,
fucking
yeah,
wild.
I've been knowing that dude.
He goes
They were
back.
all real young. Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Dude, we're going to talk about Mutant League football. The Jungle Book, Mayday's name is on Watch It Now. Pretty
Yeah,
amazing.
I kind of really want a cigarette, so, yeah, like,
Yeah,
let's
Harry
get through that.
Harry saved us from an attack.
Oh, God, that's
at
great.
at the faux restaurant. Outward Alley, we went to some shows. We're going to give reviews of that. And a Santa sighting. More like Pickle in a dirty Santa
I saw
outfit.
Santa at a fucking gas station last night. Like a
Dirty
Santa
Santa.
and a Mrs.
I thought
Claus,
you
and they
needed
were
to go get a
pumping gas in a
cigarette.
rape van. That was a real thing.
It was a magic bus.
Eric will back me.
Rape is not funny. Coming up at break.
Rape is funny.
Dude, Naughty
Sometimes.
Palace.
Naughty Palace.
This fucking song, Julie, that we're going to play first, it's a new single. It's out. Check them out, naughtypalace.com. Dude, I think it's fucking awesome. The second song's from an LP that they already have for sale. You can get that at their website, too. Check it out. If you're listening pre-recorded, just let the show keep playing. Mayday's going to play them in their entirety
Music play.
as per Allie's instructions. Now we're Radio 46.
You're listening to Not Real Radio.
Not real music.
Not real news.
Not real guests.
Not real reviews.
Subscribe to one of the many ways you can listen.
SoundCloud.
iTunes.
Stitcher.
Google Play Music.
YouTube.
Or your favorite podcast app.
Listen live Sunday nights at 8 p.m. on MixLR.
Or just visit notrealradio.com.
Where you can buy a t-shirt.
Make a donation.
Transcending radio, one show at a time.
Not real music.
Not real news.
Not real guests.
Not real reviews.
Thank you for listening.
NotRealRadio.com.
All right, we're back. Not Real Radio 46 continues. Shane's still here from Like Water. You can see him, The Void, Harvest of Lions this Saturday, Twist of Lime. And dude, at break, we played Naughty Palace.
Man, I really like that first song. What's it called? Julia?
Julie? Yeah.
Yeah.
Julie.
Wow.
Holy shit, dude. They did a great job fucking marketing, too. They got a cool picture. Chick has hair. Kind of reminds me of Allie.
Well, yeah, I want to cut my hair like that now.
And
It looks cool. She's got
They-
like these short
Don't cut
layers
it.
around the front. Okay.
they have it like it's a missing persons ad. Like,
Oh,
have you
yeah?
seen Julie? And they did a sponsorship for it, and it kept popping up. And I'm like, man, I got to click on this. So I kind of waited for a good time to actually could sit down and listen to it. Holy shit, man. I
Yeah.
hit play, and I'm like, that's fucking...
Where are they from?
They're from here, man. We
Okay.
ran into them, and we got familiar with them from Dara and the, what is it, the Outer Space Chicks? What is it? Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not good at it. I
Yep.
don't know it.
I know what you're talking about.
You're
It's
talking
marketed-
about She Comes in Peace. Talking about their
Yes,
clothing.
it's marketed to women. I'm not supposed to know this.
Okay.
But yeah, it was cool. They do like alien apparel and clothing design and art displays and shit. And,
Right on.
you know, got involved. He was played music for a lot of events. They did
Yeah.
that aerial show
Yeah,
where they were
that
spinning
live thing,
around with
the
video
theater.
projection and shit. It was
That was
wicked.
pretty heavy.
And
I
he
think
did
it's
the
just the
sound
one
for that.
guy.
I like that.
Yeah, it's like one dude, right?
Yeah, and I don't know what his name is. I can't find it on here, but I
Even
think it's
better.
just him.
Yeah.
Because I remember
like
seeing
Naughty
him when they
Palace.
did the aerial show, and I saw him standing there in a cool setup around him, and all his artwork and everything's really quality.
And the LP, we played it. We're gonna play a song too. If you're listening pre-recorded at the end of the show, just let the show keep playing. But it's Welcome to Earth. It's all. They have like an LP available for download. Those songs are all good. I like them. But holy shit, yeah, that single. If that's where the evolution of this
Yeah.
project is going, holy shit,
Yeah,
bro, that
yeah,
dude's he's getting good.
Yeah. Definitely.
And you liked it though.
I did. I'd listen to it again. I kind of want to listen to it again. I kind of had to do some other stuff in
Right.
between
then
breaks.
not listen
so,
to it
right,
when you're
right.
gonna like on your way home or something.
Yeah,
in the
definitely.
car. Well, cool. Yeah, I hope everybody checks that out. Naughtypalace.com. Dude,
I'm,
they're
like,
not
very
really.
curious now.
Yeah, you see, we know what we're doing.
I probably hate it.
Hopefully
too,
this
but
makes
I'm
people
gonna
curious
check it
too,
out.
and they can go check out some past shows because we had a hell of a year. We haven't even been doing this a whole year yet, and we already got some incredible. When we started putting these clips together, like last week, best phone call, they were fucking really good. I was
all
proud to
of
be a
them.
part of that. Like holy shit, that was actually a good couple of minutes of radio, mostly due to the callers and a couple of clips here and there. A little too many clips on the clips. A little too
Clips
many
on the
clips
clips
on
on
the
the
clips.
clips.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot of
right.
clipping. We ain't even doing that with Allie. We're already clipping. Anyway, the first one is Shane should like this one. This might get Shane's vote. Hey, you can also go vote on the Not Reallys at NotRealRadio.com. Just scroll down. You can vote on your favorite. You might want to wait to vote till we play, samples. So may they cut these down? How much did you destroy these clips?
Not
What'd you
much.
do?
Not much. Just kind of
Condensed?
yes.
What are these
more?
clips
I made
of?
it more. I took the whole clip and made it more like
Best
a little
caller,
preview.
best story.
Yeah, kind
Best
of thing,
story.
where you can kind of
Okay.
see the trailer and kind of get the gist
Thank
of
you,
it.
Allie.
No problem, man.
Because some of
Somebody
them
needs to
are a little
answer
bit
that.
longer, and it's a little too much time to take up on there. Like I encourage you to go listen if you really want to hear the full thing.
So
But
this is almost a trailer
yes,
for it.
yes.
All right. Well, let's hear
But
it.
they get the gist across, especially Doty.
All right, you're about to get the gist of Doty from Not Real Radio 14. I call this story
I
The
feel
Fat
like I'd
Cat.
be too biased to even have an opinion. I love
you
that
go.
guy.
Did I tell you a story about my diabetic cat? So my wife, before we got married, she had this cat, and this cat was about 720, dude. I swear this cat was fucking tremendous.
Really?
It was it looked like a stuffed animal. So the cat's like, so her mom's like, let me keep the cat. So this dude's on point, huh?
What is the
Oh,
fucking...
720-pound cat.
Oh, Jesus.
I remember when they got that
This
cat.
cat's
So-
huge.
My mother-in-law calls my wife and says, something's wrong with the cat. She won't eat. She's just laying on the ground meowing.
It's called a diet.
Yeah. So she's like, I don't know what I'm going to do about this cat. Like, should we just, have her put down or whatever? I'm like, how old is the cat? She's like, I think she's like 6. I'm like, dude, she's 6.
Yeah. Is that
Bring
good or bad?
Bring it to the house. We'll tighten her up.
Oh,
So
what?
she brings it to the house, takes it to the vet. The cat's like got some kind of tract infection or whatever. Just some simple
Yeah.
shit. So we put the cat
Got
on a
diabetes.
diet. Fucking, look, the cat's like 23 pounds.
Yeah, yeah.
And the bitch wakes up. She only gets fed 2 times a day. She wakes up every fucking morning at 6 o'clock.
Oh, you're serious.
Dude, I was like, shut the
How
fuck
long does this go on?
until she gets fed.
How? Oh, my God.
So my wife was like,
yelled at
she's
that
hungry.
motherfucker, huh?
Leave her alone. She's hungry. I'm like, I'm going to choke that fat bitch.
Fuck that fat
Look.
bitch up. Beating the shit out of it.
Look, 3 weeks later, my wife's like, shut the fuck up,
Oh,
cat.
yeah. I
Dude,
can't
it
take
was
it.
done. Everybody was against her. Everybody. So finally, she loses the weight. She's healthy, jumping around and shit, and like we play with her, and she's all particular about what toy she wants to play with. Get the fuck out of her.
Phil, man.
And she's still noisy. Still, look,
yeah.
evening time, morning time,
there's no way.
So one day, I was noticing, I'm like, man, she feels real bony. Like this cat's like a fucking bag of bones, dude. I'm like, here. Check this cat out. She's like, oh God. I'm like, yeah, she feels like
It's
a
all
fucking
flimsy.
fossil or some shit.
Really?
So the next day,
They have a lot of loose skin and shit?
yeah, a lot like
whoa.
her neck looked like a fucking
Ah.
vagina. So the next day, my wife's like, I don't know. Ever since you said she's skinny, like something's just not right about her. I'm like, she's fucking fine. She's fine.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm like, so my wife calls.
You're
me,
like,
she's
this thing's
I
gotta
think
be dead
something's
soon.
wrong with the fucking cat. Like, I'm really fucking.
Oh,
I'm like,
no.
look, I'm on my way home right now. I'll put the cat in the fucking bucket thing, and I'll take it to the fucking vet.
Bury that motherfucker in the
Cat's in the
backyard.
bucket.
So, cat in the bucket.
What's the cat's name?
Ollie.
Okay.
But she's so fat, we call her Moo. So I get to the house, and I'm like, all right, let me fucking see what's up with this fucking cat. So I'm like, yo, what's up, cat? And the cat's like, yeah.
The
just
cat
like,
turned into an elephant.
The cat's like,
Hello, buddy.
the cat's like,
Oh, it's moaning.
I'm like, dude, what the fuck's wrong with you? And I'm like, you want a treat? And she's like, I'm like, oh, this motherfucker's gonna die while I'm here by myself. So I got the carrier.
By myself.
I pick up the carrier and I'm walking out the door.
Yeah.
And I open the door and all of a sudden this bitch comes to life. The cat fucking jumps in the air. The carrier's
no.
in the fucking air. I'm like, ah!
You had to pin it up against
Yeah,
the wall.
because-
Fucking choke her right out.
No. So I finally got hold of her and put her in a van. I mean, in my truck.
You take off down the street, high on drugs.
Meow, meow.
Oh,
meow,
put it in the
meow,
back.
Meow, meow. And then she just stopped. I'm like, oh,
It's
fucking trying to do
dying,
like a
we're
fucking
losing it.
Heimlich on the bitch. Like, come on.
Oh, that was intense. You're right. The story doesn't get worse from there, neither. God damn. That's a great show.
Dude,
Holy shit.
no bullshit. Before y'all even get into the next one, that whole thing made me miss. Like, it made me miss Phil tremendously.
Are you still alive? You could do it
And
again.
I don't know if he's listening or whether he will, but dude, if you ever want to fucking get a podcast back off the ground, call me, motherfucker. Like,
yeah,
we
just
need
talk
to do
about
that
the
again.
cat. Holy
Dude,
crap.
I miss talking to that dude. Like, that's a funny fucking story, man. I used to love, like, talking to that dude for hours.
Me too.
On
I
end.
love
It
fucking
was
passionate
awesome, man.
people, and he's one. And even just him
Fuck,
telling
he's
that
such a
story
funny
about the
dude,
cat,
and-
like,
yeah, man.
he had energy with it.
I miss that guy, man. I love Phil to death,
he's
dude.
fucking great.
Like,
That's-
I would if he's down to do this podcast. Like, I'm just saying it right now. Like, 100%, dude. Like, I'm in. Like, we get this shit started next fucking week if you want.
Well, you can go
Call
listen to
me.
Not Real Radio 14 also if that doesn't work out for you, and just listen to it over and over to hear his voice and tell a story about the damn cat. Mayday, yeah.
I mean, you know,
don't
I know where he
know-
lives.
I don't know
We
how
can just go
great these
surprise
clips
him.
would be without. You sure don't cut out any of your performance out. Boy, huh?
It seemed
I
like
said
there were,
3
at
words,
that
made
point,
it.
there
Every
were
clip
excessive
made it.
amounts of that.
Yeah, a little too much, right? Too many clips.
Too much.
Look, yeah, I feel like you were kind of biased when you fucking clipped that. Like that wreck thing. Like, one accident would have been fine, but you know that was like 15 seconds
it
worth.
intensifies the situation. I'm painting a picture.
And not to fucking gloat on it. The amazing thing is all that happened live. Like,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
not like we
Yeah,
took
yeah.
that show
Yeah,
and
I
went
didn't put
and
anything-
add more
yeah,
shit, right?
I took away.
He's
putting
got a knack for it. I'll give him that.
He needs to go back to the shows and mute some of his
I guess
shit.
like he just talks
Like
less,
Pickles
so you know
Oz.
he's got to fucking keep his shit in.
All right. Well, dude, that
Understandable.
one's fucking
I like
incredible.
that fucking thing.
Let's see
By
it.
the way.
What fucking
That's
thing?
Like
good,
that
Shane.
raw thing.
Thanks for sharing.
The fucking light up guy. It's cool.
He likes
Yeah,
that.
that shit is pretty bad.
looking at
We
it,
just
yeah.
got that. It's off of Amazon.
I've been looking at it since I've been here, and I've liked it. I just never said anything, but
Thanks for sharing. I'm glad you're feeling things.
Good, man. We're bringing Shane back to life.
Yeah,
bring
go
me
run
back to life. Like,
Sure,
maybe.
46.
Get him back, boy.
Does Larry like it?
See, like I'm still figuring that out. Like,
So, dude, Charles from NOLA Horror Film Fest comes on, and man, you remember the joke was we were like, man, to sit here and talk about these horror movies. We had already listened to it on Pickle Scoop along with our last 4 guests that were on that time.
yeah.
And I'm like, man, we're not even going to talk about this film fest. Fuck it. You know, Pickle already did. I already know all about it. Let's have Jack on with him, and he'll play songs the whole night. You know, just a way of, oh, Jack, you want to promote this? Well, you're going to have to work, buddy.
Oh,
we want
boy.
songs. You know, every song Jack played, they got to do a promo, or I think we might have recorded one. I don't even remember at this point. But it's Not Real Radio 34, and Charles ends up busting out with an incredible story about how he was abused as a child.
Yeah, it's
This
pretty.
one's
yeah.
called
oh, Jesus.
Animal Child Abuse, the worst. It's not funny neither. It was not.
Side note, I like Peshlo jamming with Jack.
Fucking
Oh,
right.
me too.
I really
yeah.
do like that.
I like Peshlo jamming than anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
love
Shane's
that
got
kid.
the same haircut as that boy.
All right, good. Thank you. Be good.
I don't know.
So
It's all a fucking blur.
when I was a kid, my grandfather started Loves Over a newspaper in New Orleans, and my father took it over. And they came up with this idea to get kids involved in the community and whatnot. I don't
Just
know
like the
exactly
clown
what
show.
the hell it was. I was
right.
like 12, right? I wasn't paying attention to that crap at the
Yeah.
time.
Is this going to get uncomfortable?
Slightly.
Oh, good.
So my mother came up with a character for the kids to color, send in, and win prizes, and named it
All
after
white.
me and called it Chucky Rabbit. And that now is going to be the mass murderer in a short that Jack and I are presently developing.
This is Chuck dealing with his childhood issues in a healthy way.
So your mom draws this thing for the kids of color, and she names it after you.
Yes.
Didn't you have to dress up and show up at an
Yes.
event? Yes.
Oh no.
See, that you're
More than
burying the
once.
fucking lead here. That's the best part.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, it was amazing, amazingly terrible.
Did you want to do it? Were you into it?
No, I didn't want to do
Wait,
it.
what do you mean?
Maybe
I
when
don't
you're
know.
like
You're fucking
7,
12.
you might want to do
fall
it,
for
but when
that.
you're
Your
20.
balls are starting to drop if they
Yeah,
haven't
dude.
already. I mean,
So
you
you
care
tell
about
your
other
mom.
shit.
And she freaked out,
Did she
right?
use
So
the
then I
kids
ended
on
up
you? Like,
having
but the kids, they want
Well,
to
yeah,
sit.
no, she used everything on me, and my mother's
Whoa.
a psychologist, so we gotta get into some shit here. Right?
What,
So-
was she working at the time?
She was an educator for a long time, and
Okay.
then became a. So I got psychologically educated.
I didn't know she was
at
just
the
staying
time.
home, like fucking with you.
She did that too.
She's got a degree in psychology, but
Garbage
doesn't.
man.
Thanks, Mom. She's got a degree in psychology, but she doesn't have to work, so she just fucks with this kid. Like, okay, and today you're gonna dress up like a rabbit. Okay, go hop out there for the children. Let them color you.
So basically, what we're gonna do
They're
is
running after you with finger paints. You got
crayons. Just stuff them up his ass.
You're coming with me.
And then they proceeded to try to draw.
Come on, baby.
Wait, somebody.
They proceeded to attempt to
Who's
draw
they?
whiskers. People who
Pickle
worked
and
at
it's
the,
good.
All right, man,
Wait,
I can't
hold
hear him
on a
because
minute.
he's yelling over him.
Come on.
God, it's pink too.
And then they,
Oh, Cheese would love it.
Right out of Christmas
He'd sleep
Story.
in it.
it's totally pink. Like, yeah, dude, I was
Like a
like,
Sharpie?
like my fucking face, dude.
Oh my
Like,
God.
what are you doing?
This is horrifying.
This is what I want to know.
Photographers and other such people that worked at the newspaper. And I wanted
Like, I
to
got a
fucking
boner.
shoot myself.
Man,
shoot yourself.
God damn.
Surrounded
thought
by
my
women in a
childhood was
pink
rough.
bunny outfit. It's like going to Dexter in high school.
Dude, it was straight up like a fucking scene out of
Dude, that was the most confusing shit ever.
Hell?
I don't know if that was you or if that was the show. Holy crap! There's a story somewhere in there.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think it like went across well. Like I kind of got lost in it, and I was just like, eh.
Oh, the whole thing is weird. The whole thing is very
Like not
weird.
that it like wasn't a good story, but yeah, like just everything involved in it. It was like really hard to keep up with because you started paying attention to other things, and then you try to jump back into the story, and you're like, I don't even know how we got there.
So I
But that's
zoned-
not his fault. Like it's yours. Honestly. It's your fault. Like let's just be honest about it.
Thank you, Shane.
I zoned out for a second, but did it have the part about how they took pens and wrote on his face and drew whiskers on him? That was
shit's
degrading.
what
as fuck.
happened
That
is
part
See, I didn't even catch that.
Oh, because it's a long story. You got to listen to it in the context of the show. That was like the
Not Real
highlights
Radio
of
34.
So how does this voting work? Are they voting like off of these like put together clips? Or
Dude, you know what?
You're counting on them to remember the fucking show. Like
Wine and Cheese listeners are fucking dumb. These are dumb fucking people. All right, I'll be
Fair
honest
enough.
with you. Like, I see who's watching that show. They're fucking dumb. I figured we'd have the same dumb audience as he did, right? This is just Wine and Cheese, just audio. You gotta be maybe slightly smarter to know how to stream it and play. Yeah,
I thought
us.
you guys were doing video now.
But dude, our
No.
Oh yeah,
No,
just
no.
putting it on YouTube, but it's not like an
Shane's
actual
getting up
video
and leaving
thing.
now.
That's why nobody knew about the nice light
Yeah,
that
I
we
mean,
had.
I thought I was here so people could look at me. What the fuck what am I doing?
We'll do the after show challenge after.
Well, no, I
if you
think
want.
I just saw that y'all put it that it was available on YouTube, and
Yeah,
I
see-
didn't look at it, so I just
Well-
assumed that it was like a a live recording.
Yeah,
of the show.
our listening audience is pretty damn intelligent. They've been figuring out. They've been going to notrealradio.com. They scroll down a little bit. It's got a big old graphic of the award that you said looked like I bought a Bluetooth speaker and stuck a sticker on it, which you would have been correct by saying
I
that.
didn't say
but it's
Bluetooth
a nice
speaker.
one.
I didn't realize that it was a Bluetooth speaker. I just thought it was like a little fucking light.
Oh yeah, no, it actually
It plays music.
It's a
Yeah, you
night
can
light.
listen to Not Real Radio on this little thing.
Give me
It's
an
kinda cool.
award. I need a Bluetooth speaker.
Well,
Maybe
you
next-
took too long to come on the
entertaining.
show.
Yeah,
so.
no shit.
Especially
Huh?
not fucking dogging me.
I did take too long. I did skip that last.
His lump story could be pretty good.
That's pretty entertaining.
He's long.
A
Oh no,
lazy
I
lump.
shouldn't
not-
went off of that at all.
But man, definitely that was an incredible show. That story is long and it kind of makes sense, I think, listening to it in full context. But what a fucking great night, though. Jack was funny as hell, egging that shit on, boy.
He was enjoying it thoroughly.
And he really is supposed to be making like a short film, a horror movie about this guy who's got to dress up as a rabbit and then goes kills everybody. So that's supposedly happening. I'm looking
thought
forward
they
to
did
having them
that.
back on, man.
Yeah,
They
me
were
too.
really good.
He was pretty angry. The parts of it, he got pretty animated.
Oh yeah, that was passion. He comes
Yeah.
across with that laugh. That laugh
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
like,
like,
this
no,
is funny.
no, no,
It was
this
like
is-
this
this
is
is-
hurting.
yeah,
Yeah, somebody tell a rape
Yeah,
joke quick. Oh, jeez, and we got raped with some Sharpies.
I mean,
Dude, Joshua Dean,
Pope
the captain,
Clown,
Pope Clown.
Pope Clizzo.
He told so many goddamn stories that we just had to
Jesus.
kind of pick one, like Harry
That
would
makes
say.
sense
Pick
to
one.
me.
Yeah, I mean, dude, he talked for 2 hours. It was
And
entertaining.
had some.
Yeah. Each story ended to where you would go, that's not true. That's a bullshit story. But no, that he's one of them dudes
Oh,
that type
yeah.
of shit happens to.
Yeah, that's fucking West Bank kids, man. That's a whole nother world out there.
Yeah, you're right.
Dude, this is from Not Real Radio 36. It's Pope Clown with the captain.
Dude, I used to get in so much shit for Cap because like they'd have a Captain Morgan statue at every fucking promo, and we were doing the Chiwis. Captain Morgan sponsored them, so we're in Homer at this damn show. After I changed, I didn't realize how drunk I was, and I changed back into like my normal clothes. And that's when I noticed the Captain Morgan up on like an air.
It's me.
And right, so then I told Alicia, and I slapped her, and I'm like, Alicia, I'm going to get the picture. Dude, and I climb up on this fucking thing, and I turn around, and I just not surrounded. I'm above this stage, all right, and the Chiwis are playing, and I'm surrounded by fucking security guards, and they're yelling, get down, and I'm like, but it's me! And I'm pointing at the captain, Alicia snapping pictures and shit. I ain't never went back to that bar again. Dude, I used to have fun as Captain Morgan. I went to jail. I made a wrong turn and ended up at the Port of New Orleans. I told the security guard, I was like, man, look, I made a wrong turn. I'm going to make the U-turn and I'm going to leave. And old Pablo over there was like, yeah, you good. And when I passed that bitch, I don't know what happened, but I hit them train tracks, busted my front tire. So I caught a flat. So I parked my car and I was walking back to fucking the security guard, and Harbor Police showed up. And I'm sitting there laughing drunk. And the cop's like, what's so funny? And I was like, because I'm literally sitting at the Port of New Orleans as Captain Morgan, and I got the Harbor Police got me pulled over, bro. And dude was like...
See, you are a pirate. That's what you've been trying to tell him.
That's what the guy... I was like, I was like, I'm not here to steal no ships. I made a wrong turn, bro. And he kept wanting
I'm just here for your booty.
Right?
Oh.
He kept wanting to say, he kept wanting to try to charge me with a DWI because it was right after 9/11. And it was the Port of New Orleans, which is federal ground. These motherfuckers charged me with federal trespassing, criminal trespassing, and act of terrorism.
Oh my God.
These motherfuckers took me
I would have taken that DWI like a
right. These motherfuckers took me to jail. They talking about act of terrorism, so these motherfuckers are already looking at me, and here I come in this bitch looking like Captain Morgan. And the dude's trying to put me in a holding cell, bro, and I'm like, nah, you can't put me in there, bro. I was like this.
Morgan.
When they opened the door, the dude was like, send that fucking terrorist in here. And them dudes gonna fuck me up, man. That was right after 9/11, and they put me in there for an act of terrorist. Right?
Get that fucking weird little mustache.
I had my little pointy fucking coat.
Jesus. See what happens when Mayday doesn't ruin clips?
That was good, man. That was a good story.
No police sirens, no explosions, no crash. Well, what? Your machine was broke that night? What happened?
Oh, we understood it. I mean, that's a plus. You know, like I feel like that one guy had like a real fucking. He's just got a real bad roll of the dice. You know what I mean? Like I understood everything Phil was saying. I understood everything Pope Clown's saying, but like that one dude, I just got lost in the fucking chaos of it, and I kind of zoned out. And it's not his fault. Like I'm sure he's a perfectly nice guy. I just feel like he got a bad roll of the dice.
I kind of want to give Shane the fucking speaker now. We'll make a category. Oh, man. God damn it. But that was fun, man. There's a hell of a lot more great stories out there, but
you know what's crazy about that?
Our memories are weak.
I feel like Pope Dean fucking had like a whole fucking thing happening over here, but like I feel like Doty was like a better storyteller, so I'm kind of like tied in between the two. Like one was a better story, but like one, I guess in my opinion, like Phil used references that are familiar to me, so like I enjoy it more.
Yeah. You got to go back, listen to the whole show. It's so much different when you listen to these things because there's some of the parts that are not making sense were probably jokes that came from shit that was said 2 minutes earlier. Like if anybody listens to the show,
earlier, sometimes
I get lost with the inside jokes, and it's like, well, there's some inside jokes that last a show. Some of them span usually 3 shows. Some, like
Forever.
the Larry, has lived on for years.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
It
makes me seem very irresponsible since I haven't taken care of that.
Well, Shane, I want your open, honest review of this PPV Guys that we're about to play. It's Popcorn, Piss, and Vinegar, not real movie news. You can check them out at PPVGuys.com. They sent us in something this week.
We are Popcorn, Piss, and Vinegar, and this is Not Real Movie News. My name's Chris.
My name's Scott.
JB4.
All right, Scott, what you got for us?
Looks like we're going to get a new Gremlins movie soon. Chris Columbus is looking like he's working on a script. No word on anything like a release date or what, but it's looking like we're going to get a new one soon.
Gremlins Part 3, and with the Force Awakens treatment of nostalgia meets new shit, right?
don't do the news.
All right, cool. Go ahead.
Warner claims they'll be pushing back the production of Justice League 2 so Zack Snyder can film a passion project called The Last Photograph about a correspondent who is the only survivor in an attack in Afghanistan, a war correspondent. So,
The Last Photograph. The last film he does.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully so. I don't know. It might turn out good. We'll give him a chance. But look, you can listen to the show and you can check that out. This week we talk about Westworld. We appreciate you guys listening. Hey, look, and you can check us out at www.ppvguys.com. You can also check out us and Not Real Radio on your favorite podcast app. And scene.
I mean, was that like an ad for the show?
After you listen to it, would you go? Would you listen to their show?
No, but not because like I think that was bad. I mean, it's just that subject matter doesn't really interest me. But like that, I mean, I don't know what y'all were looking for on that, but to me, like I just kind of came across as like them like promoting a future show. It's like those little TMZ clips that come up and it's like this week fucking right, yeah, you move into it.
That's pretty much what it was.
Like that was supposed to be a promotional thing.
It sounds like Tyreek's been cattle prodding him or something.
Somebody
It sounds like Scott, like once Scott said that, JB was like trying to rush through, but trying to be careful about what he said. Like Scott's
play
like
it again.
scaring him.
Listen
dude.
to the beginning. Let's go. Let's hear.
I didn't like the intro.
Here we
I'll
go.
say that.
Just a couple of seconds into
Oh,
it.
come on.
See how fast they go, and then like Scott does something, and they try to go even faster.
We are Popcorn, Piss, and Vinegar, and this is Not Real Movie News. My name's Chris.
My name's Scott.
JB4.
All right, Scott, what you got for us?
Looks like we're going to get it.
Is it sped up?
Yeah, they're like,
Am I right?
let's do it as fast as we possibly can.
Did you fuck with the rate?
I didn't do anything.
You know what
Shut
it
the
sounds
fuck up.
like? It sounds like a dude like introducing a stripper like to the stage.
No, that doesn't sound like
It
that.
sounds like,
sounds absolutely like that.
yeah!
I was trying to be nice about it, and that's what it reminded me of.
This week's Out with Allie, The Void with Like
record
Water and
breaker.
Harvest of Lions. Saturday, December 17th. See, I'm doing what they're doing. They gave me the Harry, dude. I'm fucking tripling over my words and shit. Saturday, December 17th at 9 p.m. at the Twist Alive. 2820 Lime Street, Metairie, Louisiana, 7006. Come on by for a killer night of live local music featuring some of the area's top bands. 21 plus to enter with proper ID. This week's Out with Allie, sponsored by Like Water.
Hopefully that show's less
I
painful than
didn't
an Out
agree
with
to
Alley.
sponsoring this. What are we
Oh yeah,
doing
I say it regardless.
Small
Like you just
donation.
don't even have a choice.
The Void's headlining.
It doesn't matter. You're on the show tonight.
Yeah, just so everybody
You
knows.
sponsored the Out with Allie because you're actually here. Paul and the Void are fucking practicing, so they're not here.
I know.
So
We're fucking slacking.
they would have been here. They would have been a co-sponsor.
Oh, shit,
I
let me
know.
take a
We're
left.
doing
That was
cocaine at
hilarious.
fucking 2 in the morning. What do you want from us?
What
We're
up?
trying.
Yep.
But I do want to mention the night before they do have Jack Lock's playing at Babylon on Friday.
Why do
know?
you have to do everything as fast as possible now? Was it that clip?
Yeah, dude. Like I just
wish you
took
could
on
slow
like
the
them.
clip down right
Y'all
now.
didn't like get
real
the
time.
fucking
Her
strip
clip?
club
PPV guys.
introduction
Oh,
reference?
you want me to?
I wanted
Yeah,
to say
wanna
it
hear normal
quickly
speed.
because I want to focus on the fact that the Out with Allie show is the Void with Like Water. I just wanted to mention that the night before, if you happen to be out, there are things going on.
Yeah,
What was
Miguel's playing again. I think he's just gonna leave his gear
Overtone,
overnight.
Overtone's playing at Twist, and Jack Lock is playing at Babylon. So
Miguel weekend. He's gonna be tired, bro. He's gonna be sore. I don't care how much he works out. He's gonna be sore after that weekend.
do you know if anybody's playing with them? Shane?
I'm not sure that he works out. I think he just works other people out. I don't know how that works. I don't know. He never talks about it. Would you say, Allie?
Who, Miguel? I haven't heard. Like to me, it seems like it's not a lot of promotion for this Christmas show. They usually make a way bigger deal about it.
The Overtone thing?
Maybe it's because he's trying to do Like Water and promote that right now, and then he's probably gonna go. But it's not him necessarily. I just don't see it anywhere. Like I don't see a lot of like activity with it.
Yeah, I don't
As I
know.
have in
I
prior
mean,
years.
I know that they're doing it, but yeah, I don't. As far as
Like
that
I know
goes.
about it, of course,
he's.
but I don't know. I feel like I
I
don't
know
see
he's
it enough.
amping our shit a lot, and I haven't been seeing as much of the other thing.
No, I mean I definitely understand that. I'm not saying it's a problem or anything, but
Well, no, I mean I'm just agreeing with you.
it's hard, man. It's hard to. But it's just anybody. Like I don't see anybody really making a big deal over
Fun
it.
thing with the
Yeah. Well, I mean, they always do well though. Like they have a lot of people that still follow them from back in the day and stuff. So maybe I don't know. Maybe they don't feel like it's as necessary. Because I feel like I would have seen John or somebody, pumping it as well.
I don't know. It's not a big deal. I mean, maybe they're not trying to make a big deal out of it. They just want to play and have a chill night.
Maybe.
I don't know. I didn't
I
mean
don't know.
that to
As
sound,
long as
like,
he's promoting the
critical.
show that I'm involved with, like I'm happy. I guess Like,
All good.
like I feel like this is like the first local show that we're doing, so it's like one of those things. Like that other one, it's like it's 2 national acts, but this is like the first one where it's like all local bands, so you kind of have to promote it. To me, it's like the first like actual local show that we're doing.
Right.
In my mind. But
fucking right.
I did see that Thank You Scientist is coming back and playing Gasa Gasa soon. And I'm like super excited about
Well,
it.
good. Y'all have fun with that.
I love that.
Unless y'all play, maybe we'll go.
Oh, we're not gonna play, but like I want to see him. I fucking love that band, dude.
I don't know. Maybe I just missed something whenever we were at that show.
Well, I mean, I've been listening to their albums. Like I was listening to it for like maybe a year before we did that show, and then the new album came out, and I was super excited. We probably shouldn't have took the show, but I was like, fuck, dude, like I love that band. Like, of course we gotta play it.
Oh, fucking right. That was great. It was perfect. But I'm just saying, I don't know. They weren't like horrible or anything. I just didn't understand like what was so like, I don't know, cutting edge or whatever.
It's just musicianship in general. Like everybody's spectacular at what they do.
Yeah.
And they have like this cool thing where their guitarist like plays like with a really like kind of metal style, but they're like ultimately like a jazz band, but they kind of work that like metal guitar into it. It's just really, really fucking impressive.
Fucking right.
And the singer, like, there was a video, like, I know he didn't look like it then, but there was a video of those guys live, and the singer looked exactly like Woody.
Nice.
And I was, like, hoping he had a shaved head again, but he didn't. But I was like, dude, because like, the week before or whatever, I ran into Woody. I was like, yeah, dude, you coming out to that Southport show? And he's like, I fucking have to. I got to sing and shit. I'm like, all right. What are y'all doing? These motherfuckers are, like, uninvolved.
Oh, I thought you were reviewing bands, or is there anything else?
What do you mean about what we went and saw this weekend?
I don't know. You were doing that
Wanna
with
move on
Allie
to-
or something, and I don't know.
Oh, fuck, we got in a whole side conversation.
Yeah, this whole like other thing
Why didn't
started.
y'all tell me that I couldn't do that? I didn't know.
Oh, we're
Looks
just
like
gonna
y'all are
make
just
fun.
mad at me now. Like, you got silent.
I'm not
Like,
mad.
hasn't
I
been
got
a car
confused.
crash
I
in a
felt
minute.
uncomfortable. I didn't mean to say
I just
bands
didn't
aren't
wanna be
promoting. I
rude.
just said I
Come
didn't
on.
see it a lot. I don't know. Maybe it's getting buried in the newsfeed. Anyway, so we did. We went out this weekend. We went to Twist on Friday night, and Mean Machine was playing. Mean Machine. We saw Shane there.
Yeah, I was there.
I remember seeing them like probably 8 to 10 years ago. So I know this is like a long time since they played, at least like 5 years. So it's kind of like a reunion show. So
Yeah, one of them told me 10 years.
yeah,
that
I knew
night.
it was a long fucking time. So that was cool, man. It was exciting to see Charlie, who you guys know, Tony Drama's brother.
Oh, all right.
I was hoping he would do the yo.
No, that's Southern Brutality.
Oh.
I thought it was cool though, because at Southern Brutality broke up and that sucks. But he got to go and do this, and this was
Yeah,
his
but
old
he
band.
didn't get
so.
to do oh.
He was in that originally?
Yeah, that's his band
He
before,
liked
too.
doing
I
that
didn't know
too.
that. Like
Light
I
up.
recognized him when he
Everybody
started
does.
doing the
We'll talk
Southern
about it later.
Brutality thing, but I didn't realize that he was in that band back then. I guess I just didn't know him then.
Yeah. I remember them playing at the bar and stuff.
Yeah, I remember
But
that as well.
but yeah, that was fucking fun, man. It was cool to see them. It was cool to see, and they had some serious like smoke happening, like the smoke machines were going, and it was like everywhere, and the lights they had all kind of extra lights up there, so it looked crazy as fuck. I got a really cool picture of it.
The snowflakes look real.
And they had snowflakes in it, so it was like snow and like smoky snow and like snowflakes. What? And
Mayday was impressed. They got Bose speaker now.
Yeah, I like the Bose speakers.
they
Those
did.
are nice.
They got Bose speakers now, and
Shane, are y'all gonna play with the fucking Bose on the speaker and the fake snowflakes? Are y'all leaving that up?
I mean, I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. What,
Oh.
I don't even
You
know what you're
definitely
talking
should.
about. I wasn't
you didn't
even
see all
paying
them
attention.
decorations.
You don't
bro,
look at
you
the
were
fucking
there.
stage.
I honestly didn't pay attention to it at all.
Dude, I hope y'all have fake snow. That'd be awesome.
That would be cool.
If it's there, it's not our doing. Not that like I'm completely against it, but we definitely didn't
I
prepare
can't
for
wait
that.
to take a picture of Shane in a Winter Wonderland, the Bose speaker. It's gonna be fun.
They make a Christmas
Goddamn,
card.
just one more
I
thing for me to
fucking
look
hate-
forward to.
Fucking Christmas hates all of you fuckers.
But yeah, so we got to see them, and the song that I like the most is "Say It With a Fist." Say it with a fist. That's the song I like.
Get the fuck out of here. Is that a real
dude.
thing that happened?
It is, dude. It
I
says
didn't
something
notice
like,
that.
"If you're not balls enough to stay it with a fist," and like it's real aggressive. I like it. It's fun, and I always like walk around with my fist ready. So it's kind of like my new
Might have to
anthem.
put that on my playlist with Rico's song. What the fuck you gonna do?
That's like some good anthems, like toughness.
That's what
I
I'll
like
do.
it.
I'll play "Say It With a Fist" right after "What the fuck you
Fucking,
gonna
that
do."
song is freaking cool, man. It's catchy.
I'm not saying it's a bad song, but I mean,
It says something about my fingers to your face or something like
Oh,
that.
man.
It gets cool. There's like some funny lyrics in it. It's really good.
Mayday started crying. He was like, "It makes me think about the
But
pig."
that's the thing, like it's probably not supposed to be funny.
Well, no, but like it's cleverly done, and it's like kind of like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna say it with a fist, like telling people like I'm not even gonna talk to you about it. I'm just gonna fucking bust your
bad that
ass.
I think it's that funny, but
You
it's
tell
very
him
funny
5
to
things
me.
at once.
It's tough, man. I don't know. I think it's fun for that kind of band. That's what they do. I like it. Mean Machine. That's the whole point, is to be like fucking brutal.
I mean, kind of, but I mean, they kind of do like the Fear Factory thing. I mean, that's kind of where they're at. Like I remember, you know, they cover Fear Factory songs. They kind of have that
Fear that
style.
fist.
But I don't know, man. Fear Factory has some pretty intelligent lyrics. Like they,
I don't know.
just
That was
not
just one
buying it,
song.
man.
I mean, I
I'm
didn't
not
hear the
buying
lyrics to every other song. That might have been the song that's like their fun anthem
still
song
want-
that
what
doesn't
was
have
it?
to be super deep. You know, it's just about say it with a fist.
Well, what was that band that had the? Who the fuck was it? When it was like, yeah, motherfucker, yeah, was like the chorus.
Oh,
It
it's
was
Jukebox
like-
Heroes. We
like,
went to
yeah,
them after.
yeah, motherfucker. Like, so it was like something weird like that.
Dude,
Those
well-
are always the ones that stand out.
But yeah, I hate to talk about the sound, but I think I couldn't hear the guitar for like the first half. No, I'm serious. I feel
no,
bad,
I'm
but I
laughing
think
because it
that's
was true. I don't
'Cause
know. They
so
had
I
like
think
4
that kinda,
sound
like-
guys, 2 of which can't touch the board.
No, I'm just making a point that kind of I was a little disappointed because I think it would have sounded better. Like I could tell, I could hear a little bit of it, but you really couldn't hear the guitar.
Yeah,
nearly
what was
as
the
I
much.
do
deal
agree
with
with that. I remember the guitar being low. Like,
Yeah,
when they
it was like
started.
almost non-existent.
Yeah, so that kind
You
of. But
heard
then it
kick
seemed like it
drum
got
and-
better like the
kick
second
drum
half.
and like a little bit of bass.
Nothing
Like, the
else.
bass wasn't
Kick
loud
drum
either.
and
But the
Can't get to that story.
but towards the end,
We
the
did
guitar
get
did end
attacked
up
at
going
Full
up, and
Orchid.
it sounded good. And by the time "Say It With a Fist" came on, they had the guitar, so I was like, yeah.
Can't stop laughing at it.
Well, I feel that's great.
I
Like,
don't feel like I'm being fucking rude now. Like,
No, it's
dude, they
fun.
should play with Mad Dog.
dude, they should play with Mad Dog.
That
like,
would be fucking cool because Mad Dog is like, who should we play with? They're coming back, and you know how fucking
They
brutal
call it
and
the
crazy they get up
Combining the
there with like
Fist tour.
the brutalness, you know, and like I hope your sister dies of AIDS and shit. Like that would go. I think say it with a fist, get AIDS.
I hope your sister gets fucking told with the fist.
But I'm just saying, like I think they're fun like that. I like it. But brutal.
Yeah, but I think
brutal
one
at
of
the
them's like
same time.
intentional comedy and the other one isn't.
No, I think it's
I could be
brutal at
wrong.
the same time. Like the music they're playing is heavy. It's very good.
Am I like interrupting something? Like you motherfuckers are like looking like I'm
Oh, I
fucking
have
like
nothing
ruining
to.
everything.
No, y'all are talking. It's Outward Alley. I'm.
I don't know.
fair
All right,
enough.
so then we had to leave. I know Endall played. I didn't get to see him, and I know that who fucking headlined. Well,
We
I
went
don't-
to
I
see
don't
Jukebox
remember, but
Heroes
we didn't
after.
Get to go. So we
Who
went.
did headline?
We went to Encore
Yeah.
to see the Elder and Mr. Justin 360.
It was. Do we go see Paper Chase at Wallows or Jukebox
Was that
Heroes?
even an
at-
option? I didn't think it was. I'm sorry. Supposed to be a bad joke, like, yeah, I wasn't gonna go see Paper Chase. Fuck those dudes. Supposed to be a joke, but you totally just ruined it. Anyway, go ahead.
No, this is Outward Alley.
Well, then why are you saying it? I was trying to
I'm
talk
sorry.
about it, and you
I
started.
tried
going.
not saying anything, and that wasn't
relationship
working
going
either.
on.
Damn, man, shit. What I mean, fuck. So anyway,
Mark's gonna have to fucking sleep in a bathroom
it's like, you know
floor
what the
tonight.
problem is? He doesn't like the way I go about it. Like, I'm getting to that part, but I had a segue that I wanted to say to get
No,
there.
segue.
And he's too fucking impatient. I don't give a shit. Both of y'all are too impatient. That's fine, but then don't ask me to do it anymore.
It's like you're not sleeping in a bed tonight,
Fucking-
cocksucker.
Yeah, dude. Where that dog bed at? Roll that bitch out. So anyway, so I just wanted to say that we didn't get to see the last two bands. We went over to Encore.
Why don't you say it with a fist?
Oh, but
Fucking tell him with your fist.
I'm going to, dude, later on. So,
She's gonna fist the butthole.
it was a way different
that's
environment
the
from
style.
like
Rape is
saying
not
it with
funny.
a fist and black t-shirts and all that. So you know we saw Turtle and Tony and them. That was cool.
They were
Unfortunately,
fisting each
couldn't stay.
other.
No, but so then we left and then we go to like basically what do you say? It's like the old people's hangout. So that was pretty funny because they had some people getting down out there, dude, and like it was pretty intense to watch some of it. It was just the old people is very funny. But yeah, Elder and Justin sounded really good. They had this chick, Ro, that got up there. She's a fucking badass. She was singing a few songs. She's got cancer and she's bald, but she's like a badass and she was dressed really cool. She had like these leather boots that went all the way up. So that was really cool to see, like somebody who's strong and kicking ass.
Fuck yeah, she tells him with fists.
That chick was awesome. No, she really was.
Tells
and
it
then
like it is.
I rapped an Eminem song apparently. It wasn't very good. And but it's probably
why
better.
doesn't she get to apparently treat me? You used to give me shit about every time I said
that was
that.
like last pickle scoop or something. I don't know. But anyway, so probably did it better than the Elder would have done it.
Dude,
but
you just heard me get yelled at. I ain't saying shit. Bro. Trying to get back in bed.
He's like, I want to get fisted tonight. I don't have time.
Yeah,
we saw
once you said
Pablo.
that, I realized why rape's not funny. And I'm just staying quiet.
We saw Pablo from Fistful of Flannel, and that was very fun. We got to hang out and line dance together and such, and make disturbances. Sorry, Mr. Elder. And we also saw one half of Ginger and the Bee, and that was fun to hang out with her, talking about music and such. This concludes Out with Allie. I have nothing else to say. Thank you.
Dude, I had a good
I
time.
have something to say.
It was
I
weird.
feel like you're going to get
Come on.
fisted tonight. And I'm into it.
Say it with a fist. I'm going to say it with my fist.
I think you're going to be the first one
I
to
wanna
release
learn
a
all
sex
the
tape
lyrics because
of
it really
Allie
was
fisting
cool.
your butthole
It's like a poem.
tonight. I'm into it.
Yeah,
Make it
dude.
happen.
I don't think I can. I just got to try to prevent it for it to work. You got to sell that. I had a good time, though. Pablo stole a fucking show. Yeah, we were totally out of place. We don't belong at places like that with those people. We're dangers to ourselves and those people's sanity. The worse the song is, the more I hate the fucking song, the more they fucking love it. They love it. They're out there
God.
fucking going crazy.
They had some. They
Oh
chose
yeah,
some
because they did all
horrible
requests
songs.
last night, and they played some shit that
People
you
are
just
fucking
never want to
retard.
have to hear.
And dude, Tyree and
Yeah.
Justin
Yeah.
pull these songs off. Like
Oh,
every
yeah.
song they do,
Yeah.
you're not going to be like, that's the best rendition I've ever heard. No, but you're going to be like, you know what? Those two dudes got
Right.
through that fucking
Right.
song.
Yeah, it's
and
like, that was
they
legit.
don't, either they probably don't even know it or they despise it as much as we do. Or, secretly they really like it. Because the money can't be that good. I think they're doing this just for their own enjoyment. I think they're secretly laughing at the
Ooh, and we
the
saw
herd.
Billy and we saw Jessica too.
Yeah.
Got a whole list for you.
Dude, fucking Pablo, though. God damn.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
The head is as big as I thought it was.
You saw it up
I saw it up
close.
close, and I was like, holy crap, man.
Who is this?
Pablo.
Nice, dude.
Fucking incredible, though. God damn it. He's fun and entertaining on stage and equally as fun and entertaining off stage. He goes through the progressions of Pablo. You get to know all of them by the end of the night. I had a fucking great time.
Dude, he was so fucking funny at the end of the night. That dude walked up and said something like, well, Pablo, blah, and he goes, who the fuck are you calling me Pablo? I don't know you. I was like, yes.
At the beginning of the night,
It
I'm
was
like,
so funny.
I think Pablo really likes me. We're friends. I like this guy. And then by the middle of the night, I'm like, wow, Pablo loves the fuck out of me. Me and Pablo, we're like boys already. Like,
All
that's
right.
it. We're homies.
Best friends.
And then at the end of the night, I'm like, I think he fucking hates me again. Like, he, despises me. And then now, self-reflecting, I don't know.
No, he totally loves us, dude.
I
We
don't
had fun.
know.
We were like,
He was
line
angry at me
dancing.
at points.
No, he was just fucking with you. He was just like, I fucking
don't
hate
know.
you, dude. But he was smiling.
I mean, he's the fucking juggernaut. You don't want to fuck him
Juggernaut,
off, piss him
bitch.
off, right? Like, if Pablo's going to hit me, I'd like a couple of seconds notice so I can
Oh, I thought you
brace
were saying to
myself.
run.
To push you in front of me.
Aww.
You can take it, big boy.
Maybe he's
You got a
his
big
faith
head,
in
too.
Jesus.
That was fucking fun, though, man. We
It's
danced
like, you
around.
remind me of Jesus and I can't fucking deal with you
If
anymore.
Mayday and Pablo are next to each other and somebody drops something and they both went to pick it up and their heads collided, it would create a black hole. I break the egg. Egg meat mountain.
Jesus, meat mountain.
Fuck, man. That was a fun night, though. They're really good. I think the elder, I don't think he was getting mad at us. He knows what happens when you see him.
No, but they were trying to do this song that they had never done before, or something like that, and they were trying to try it out and test it.
cares?
And it was a slow, kind of quieter type of song.
Yeah,
It was more
that's
of a
what we
pop
need
song.
at 3 o'clock
And then you
in the
guys are
morning.
yelling over it. My milkshake brings all the boys to
Fucking
the
right.
yard.
Damn right.
It's better than yours. And it's like,
We're in
dude,
a
come on,
goddamn
dude. Y'all
bar
were
in
standing
a-
right up against the
we're in
stage,
a-
pretty much, and you're saying
Well,
that.
they
too.
didn't write it though, right?
All right.
Like I mean, they
Well,
played
no.
somebody
Wait,
else's
wait,
song.
wait, Yeah, but they yelled
Let me
over the
fucking say this. This is the deal with it. Think about set and setting. If we would go into the middle of the library where people used to go and read books and start yelling milkshake in the boys of the yard, that's fucking douchebags, assholes. You should be ashamed of yourself.
you
You're
should.
disrupting people's fucking space because that's what that space is for. But if it's 2:30 in a motherfucking morning at Metairie at the Encore and you want to fucking scream and sing milkshake while some cover band is playing some song that no one else wants to
they
hear
didn't write
except
or
some
fucking
dumbass
have
that
any part in
requested the
creating?
thing, and you're actually having fun. That was 4 against that one person that might have went, oh, I really wanted to hear
know what,
that. Thank you.
Fucking completely agree.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
By
can
the
I-
way,
can I-
Whatever
can I
then.
not
Fuck
get-
y'all
can I
then.
not
Fuck
get
y'all
raped?
then. He didn't
Wait,
look
wait,
happy
No,
to
he's
me.
still gonna get
No.
raped.
You know what's
seemed
you know what
annoying.
is
He's trying to play the
insulting too?
song.
It was a Ben's Full 5 song.
No, it wasn't.
Ain't nobody needing
We
it.
were
don't know
goofing
who
off
that
during
is.
that song too, but that's not
Oh.
the song that it
Oh,
was.
whatever.
Oh.
Fuck.
So,
Was that like
so,
a radio
so it's
band?
okay during Ben's Fold 5.
No, it was like a poppy kind of like
No,
slower song, probably a female sings.
Well, I think like I think if
I'm
someone
just saying.
created
Weird mood
something
tonight.
and
Let's
you're
put on
rude
them
about
cleaning
it, then
products.
you know it's rude. But like, dude, if it's not your song and you're just performing some shit that somebody else created, like,
You weren't even there.
I mean, who gives a fuck? Like,
Hey, but if you're gonna
cares?
make me depressed and hate being there even more than I already am, then yeah, it's a little. It's a
so
little
do you
tough.
think the elder
Come
got
on,
mad, or is
dude.
Ali over it?
fucking grow some skin.
No.
Who gives a shit?
No, I don't think he's like still mad about it. I think at the moment
Maybe
he was
that's
a
why
little
they're
bit
trying to
annoyed by
speed
it.
through PPV guys.
Yeah,
Fuck them. We just gonna speed through this bitch. Fuck them. Want to sing during my song? They probably. I'll be surprised if they don't talk over our fucking clip.
Yeah, but it's like a cover song, correct? Like,
Mayday, can you really slow that down now? Is that something you have the capabilities of? Dude, how did you feel? While you work on that, did you feel good to know that you're on Netflix? Watch it now. Your
I'm
name
very
is?
excited.
Like
Yeah,
you can
he
actually
is.
I'm
watch
very
it.
excited. I like that.
I skipped right to the end to find your name. That was my favorite part. I'm like, I know him. So
kinda
cool.
fun.
Dude, that was awesome. The Jungle Book's a great movie. Did you watch it yet?
No.
Dude, fucking watch it. I wouldn't
Yeah?
fuck with you.
This
Yeah.
No, I mean, I trust your
My name's
judgment.
Chris. My name's Scott. JB4. All right, Scott, what you got for us? Looks like we're getting to get a new Gremlins movie soon. Chris Columbus is looking like he's working on a script. No word on
That's
anything.
how
like
it should
a
be,
release
right?
date
Pretty
or-
close, yeah.
Close. A
Maybe
little slow.
Well, maybe a little
slow
Yeah,
and low,
yeah.
but still
Maybe
a tempo.
Scott gave him a time limit and said it has to be
Slow
under
and
this amount of
low.
seconds.
1 minute.
All right. Maybe the elder's mad at us. Fuck, he'll be
think?
dead soon anyway. Who cares? Fuck, I'm surprised he's still
You're
alive.
horrible.
Jesus. Yeah, he's on one of them new invisible respirators. Man, I love that dude. I hope he's not mad. We had fun. Fuck,
Yeah,
they did their
hey,
job. We drank, we spent money, and we were some of the last people in there fucking singing songs that we knew and they didn't.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
agree with
Like,
that.
look, I thought maybe they played Milkshake. Fucking, I mean, Paper Chase is playing it.
Right.
Like,
It's
if
a
you're not
hit.
gonna play
People
it, we'll
want to
do
hear
it anyways.
Right. We're hearing it before we go home. We could have just went to Paper Chase and heard it.
Right?
But no, we went to see Jukebox
Well, I
Heroes,
mean,
and
you know,
we still
not,
wanted to hear it.
not to sound offensive, man, but I mean, if your whole set consists of things that like you didn't create, and you believe that you're like anything other than a fucking human jukebox,
Hero.
They're actually
you
called the
gotta,
Jukebox
you gotta
Heroes.
kind
Yeah.
of understand. I mean, you're a human jukebox.
I don't think
like,
he got mad.
Sometimes
He's too
people
old
are
to get
fucking
mad.
rude.
Not mad, just annoyed at the situation.
Like, I don't think it's
Yeah,
the
he's
same as
definitely
like
annoyed.
somebody like heckling a fucking comedian. Like it's.
We do that
I
too.
think it's
Fuck 'em
more
all.
so-
No, we don't. We
Don't
got in
heckle
trouble.
comedians.
We don't
That's
do it
fucking
anymore.
rude.
Yeah, we don't go anymore.
I do.
It was never.
I have heard you guys heckle comedians before.
It was
though.
not
I've
it's
heckling.
heard
It was
funny.
more like they asked a question and I answered it.
Right.
I know, but
That
like
was
it's,
an argument
it's
for a
mostly
different show.
rhetorical and like you're not part
I
of the
didn't know
show.
that.
You know?
Well,
Dude, I went
didn't
to.
know.
I fucking. I'm reading this story. I don't know where. I think it came up on Facebook. Mutant League Football, and they had a new graphic. I was like, what the fuck
What
is
is
this?
Mutant League Football?
Dude,
about
back
to
in
tell you.
1993, all right, Mutant League Football comes out. Football comes out
Football.
for Genesis, the Sega Genesis.
Oh, okay, so it's
Oh,
a video game.
Yeah, and I got it. I loved fucking football games, so I'm like, look at this. What is this? I get it as a kid, And man, back then you didn't know if something was popular or not.
Right.
Like if you were the
just
only
liked
kid on the
it. Yeah,
block, you thought maybe you're the only kid that had the game in the world. Like who knows how well things sold. But I remember loving that game. Me and my little brother used to play it. I started playing it more than whatever the football go, Tecmo Bowl or whatever was out. I started playing Mutant League football. I loved it. What is that?
Somebody in a fucking car.
That's pretty impressive.
God damn.
Nice. They bumping that new Julie song out there.
Might be real pissed off that I'm parking at a parking spot.
Yeah, maybe that's a tow truck. That's only happened once before this week.
They can't tow me, can they?
No, Shane, you're all right.
Yeah, they can.
I feel
So,
like
man-
that's like
Private property.
So, dude, they're coming back out with it. And it's the guy who
not buying
originally
that.
developed it. He's fucking working on it again. He owns his own graphics company now to where he's making a video game. And they're remaking fucking Mutant League. This game's, it's got the potential to be really fun. They're doing the co-op team. You're going to be able
Nice.
to play online.
All right.
And, dude, after playing Rocket League, I'm like, man, I wish something was a little more fun to play and not as technical and shit, man. You get into, like, Madden football, and I don't want to play that online.
Well, why
it's
do
too
you think it's not
complicated.
going to be technical? I mean, that's kind of what games have went.
It
so
sounds
far.
like, yeah, I don't think it is. I think they keeping it kind of true to the original game, but yet just souping the fuck up off the graphics, making it look like a new game. And I've seen some of the pictures, and you're kind of watching the game grow because they're like releasing little things here and there.
Mhm.
And from the first video and the graphics to the newer still shots of the graphics and some videos, it keeps improving, which is good. They're going to get it to a certain level before they release it and not just go, we'll just...
Right. Here it is. We got to get it out by Christmas. There it is.
Yeah, it's a new game by like a small... I'm sure it's a much smaller company than the big three. So, I mean, I don't know. The Rocket League gives me hope that a game like this can come out and be really good.
Well, I'll say this. Out of all my gaming systems I've ever had and maybe will have, Sega was by far the best.
Oh,
I love that fucking that console, man. That thing was great.
I completely dislagree with all
Really?
of that.
All right.
Yeah.
But, dude, Mutant League football,
It
I'm
was just the
excited.
games that came out with it.
I can't wait for this fucking game, dude. It's going to be fun. And you gotta, and I think if you're not into football, like I can't see Mayday getting a football game. But if you come over here and you're watching this shit with these fucking skeletons, at one point you see them running down the field, and they got the saw blade going across the field.
Oh,
So
really?
you're playing football, but yet they're dropping bombs at you.
When are you getting it?
As soon as it comes out.
Sounds so ridiculous.
Oh, it's fucking awesome.
Oh, see, now he's got me. It's like, what
Dude,
do I
they
need
got
to get?
these big like orc guys, and you see one playing defense. So they're like, is this big giant fucking thing like 4 times your size coming at you to tackle you. So it's pretty funny. You got deaths to where your player will actually blow up or die, and then you got to play without him. There's one feature, I don't know if they said they might be putting it back in. It was bribe the ref or kill the ref. Like you have
serious?
cheat plays, right? That
Really?
you can
Oh,
go,
wow.
all right,
That sound cool.
yeah, I'm going to explode when you tackle me, but I explode, all right? So if you do that during the game, the refs will throw a penalty on you. But there's also like a little thing you play, like a bonus thing, that you could kill the ref, and then you could do the play, and whatever happens, because there's no refs. They're dead.
They don't replace the ref.
No, and the thing's awesome, man.
Just
It's like
kill them immediately. I mean,
well, they'll send new in eventually, I guess. I don't know. I don't remember that much, but I
God,
just
that
remember
sounds
things
great.
like some would be a lava field, like a little piece of dirt in the middle of surrounded by lava, and if you go off the edge, that's it. Your player's gone, man. You're dead. So shit like that. It looks
sounds
really
like
cool.
something if they released it for free, I would like download it and check it out, but I don't think I'd buy it.
Yeah, we'll see. I bet you buy it because it's going to be good.
That sounds
I'm
pretty
banking
cool.
on
I mean,
this one. It's probably going to
I'll
suck.
bet
Who
you
knows?
right now.
Yeah, I'm
Got the
excited.
potential,
For it.
yeah.
I look at a lot of the games coming out. And I'm like, it looks boring. I don't
Yep.
want to buy them. So then
Agreed.
this comes out, and I'm like,
I agree with that as well. I haven't been super interested.
this at least would be
I've
refreshing.
been playing Dishonored 2 though. I mean, it's good. I mean,
Yeah.
I've been on that last stage for a minute, but I haven't played it in like a week and a half or some shit. But it's a fun game.
Yeah, when I got Rocket League, dude, I was like, fuck, this is fun as shit. And now I'm seeing this game, and for some reason, I'm like, this seems like it could be like that.
Hey,
Hopefully,
man,
they just
yeah.
don't overcomplicate it and make
Right,
it to where it's
yeah.
like, let those people have those
Right.
games. There's a lot of them. I like to
Yep.
jump on, be in the middle of something quick and not.
Yeah, in and out and just.
Yeah, but those are really rare now, man.
I know.
They're
Hopefully,
very
this one.
rare.
A little football.
You know, something that's not overcomplicated. It's really rare.
Yeah, if it looks like they're basing a lot off of the old, like Blitz, NFL Blitz.
Oh, Blitz was fucking great.
Yeah,
I remember that game either.
Madden just fucking lost it for me.
That sucks.
Yeah, Madden made it too fucking like
Yeah.
made rules and shit like real football when fucking Blitz was more about just having fun and fucking shit up.
Right.
Yeah, Google him though. Check out some of the pictures and videos. Kind of fun to watch something like of that level grow too. It's interesting to me.
Right.
Well, dude, the show is about over here. Do you want to talk about Harry?
Yeah, dude.
Had the Harry dinner?
Yeah, if we want, might as well just finish it out real quick.
Yeah. So we go to dinner, dude. We meet up, and Mr. Harry's there. So when Mayday walks in, he sees Mr. Harry and goes, "Man, have dinner with us." It was really perfect.
Didn't he like cut them off in the parking lot and shit though first?
Fucking Harry.
Oh.
So we're waiting there, and Harry, I'm with NJ, and we're literally ready to pull in, and something happens, and we kind of have to move a little bit, whatever. And all of a sudden, this car comes and goes in there. Yeah, like fucking comes in, and dude, I mean, literally. Snags a spot, and then guess who gets out? Harry. I'm not going to lie. I got really excited, but she had the childproof locks on.
'Cause remember we had dinner and Harry was already sitting there eating, and we had to sit there and stare at him. And, yeah, it was.
And it was between the bamboo thing.
Because I want to talk to him and make jokes with him, and he's sitting over
and
there.
It's like, dude, you're 10 feet away. Why are we not just sitting here and talking?
How's he know we go? No. That motherfucker, he's some boat.
Yeah,
Anyway.
and I think he introduced us to that place,
He did.
remember?
Yeah.
Because he didn't like the tea at the other place.
Right. No,
Hates
just water
it to
and
the day.
lemon.
Nothing.
Yeah.
All right.
So, dude, when we get there, y'all all sitting together.
Yeah, well, we walked in and literally Harry sat down at this table,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh shit, what's up? And it was like, well, dude, we're all eating here. You want to come eat? And he's like, yeah. Well, all right. I'm not doing anything. It's like, cool. Well, come on. And we all got to sit at a bigger table, which I like big tables sometimes. It's kind of fun. You
Dude,
know?
when we walked in and saw Harry with you, I'm like, this is fucking great.
Oh, yeah.
I got
The
excited.
potential for greatness is there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fucking that dude. It was guaranteed to make me laugh. I had no idea how hard I would laugh. We sit down and we're all, figuring out what we're going to want to eat and everything. And Harry's fucking being entertaining. Shane, what? Sure, drink whatever you like. They got cups or whatever. Oh, boy. It's always the drinkers. So then we're like, man.
They got more beer in there, and they also have waters.
All right, thanks, tune in. Tune in
All right,
next
all right,
week.
sorry, I'm just-
Not Real Radio 46. Let the show play.
No, we gotta finish it.
You have Naughty Palace.
Come on, dude. It's not
Coming
my
up
fault.
next.
Finish the story.
Yeah, I'm done. We'll tell him another time.
You're listening to Not Real Radio.
Time, weather, and
Not real music.
Not real news.
Not real guests.
Not real reviews.
Subscribe to one of the many ways you can listen.
SoundCloud.
iTunes.
Stitcher.
Google Play Music.
YouTube.
Or your favorite podcast app.
Listen live Sunday nights at 8 p.m. on MixLR.
Or just visit NotRealRadio.com.
Where you can buy a t-shirt.
Make a donation.
Transcending radio, one show at a time.
Not real music.
Not real news.
Not real guests.
Not real reviews.
Thank you for listening.
NotRealRadio.
NotRealRadio.com.
Got me thinking about you, baby. About you. I can't live without you, baby. Baby, where did you go? Lord, Julie. I've been waiting at you, baby. Oh, but I won't go. And if I ask you, let me in. Say no, 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 no. I wanna know, Julie, is that girl always wrong? When I come and you go, 'cause I don't know, Julie, are you strong enough to hold on? When I come endless thoughts about her. Oh, tonight. Slip on the isotoners. It's true. You never should have left me, baby. When you said I do. A brave thing you left me singing. I wanna know, Julie, is that girl always right? When I come and he goes, 'cause I don't know, Julie, are you strong enough to hold on? When I come and you go. I don't know what is love, but I don't wanna be this lonely heart of mine. If you go, leave me, babe, I'd surely die. Now that you've gone away, I never make you stay just for me. Hell no, babe. Something that leaves the fade and fall to the ground.